Well, everybody, it's another episode of America's favorite podcast, WTF with the Mean Boys. I'm Connor.
I'm the other one.
I'm Tom.
Yeah.
We're saying our names now?
I don't know, man. I was trying a new thing, and it failed pretty bad.
We are all dying of sun poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, it's about 100 degrees, and it's 11 o'clock at fucking night.
Yeah, you're about to hear the ravages of the heat death in this fucking episode.
Good thing we did this at high noon with my wonderful ex-girlfriend, Jessica Michelle Singleton. Listen to her podcast, Ignorance is Blessed, where she sits down with somebody that has a different way of life or condition or something than she does.
A condition.
Be it dumb or gay.
Transition, I was on the show.
No, I mean, like, she's I guess, like, had, like, I don't know. It's
a fine way to describe it.
Yeah, she's an interviewer, and she asks people ignorant questions about their issues, and it's very, very funny. There will be a link for that in the show notes. Leave her a 5-star review where you talk about how small my dick is. And follow on Twitter at JMS Comedy to see all the up-to-the-minute gossip about what I did wrong in our relationship. And it was a great episode. Loved having Jessica on. And while you're over there fucking helping her podcast out, leave us a review, man. This guy writes self-loathing, 5 stars. The best podcast to affirm my self-loathing. All right, I don't know.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, we're not trying to make. I don't want to make you guys hate yourself. I want to make you guys love life.
Yeah, we want you to love us hating each other.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
you know, we want to be like the giver, but for calling each other mean things.
How many reviews are we at right now?
317. You know what that means, Keith?
We are
only 83 away from interviewing a vampire.
Pretty much. My mom will do the show.
Yeah, we're gonna
get to 400 reviews.
We do have to crank her up to the roof and wait for a lightning storm, but we've allocated the budget in the Patreon to make that happen. Speaking of which, this month we're doing my child is an honor student at the Van Damme Academy bumper stickers.
I'm so happy.
I ordered 500 of them.
And I wait, what?
I ordered a lot. Like the difference between getting 100 and 500 was like $8, and I was like, I don't not want 400 more of these.
What's so funny is that is the one piece of merch that we literally cannot do anything else with, except I'm going to mail some to the Van Damme Academy.
I'm gonna wallpaper Tom's room with them while he's out of town.
We're kidding. Tom doesn't have a room.
Yeah.
You mean our kitchen?
I'm gonna wallpaper our dining room.
The ants are just chewing through them. We side with Tom.
Yes, we destroy the patriarchy.
Yeah.
So yeah, get those. Only $10 if you want one of those in the mail. And I ordered the Calvin and Hobbes decals. Those are on the way. And when we get to $2,000, which we're only about $300 away, we're gonna do another Snark Week, Week 2.
If you're a new listener, that Tom should tell you everything you know.
And honestly, here's the money move: do it while it's still summertime, and you're gonna hear the most miserable fucking human beings you've ever heard in your life.
We pledge, if you get us to $2,000 for Snark Week 2 by the end of this month, we will not put a fan in here while we do it.
Yeah, we won't. I'll be able to afford an air conditioner, but I will belay the purchase.
Yeah.
Just to bum us out.
No, I mean, if you're a new listener to the show, Snark Week is the thing we did last year. We did 7 podcasts in 7 days, fully written, fully sketched, edited, produced, plus 7 bonus episodes.
And it was horrible.
It was a descent into Basically, we had 3 of our greatest episodes of all time, and then like 4 of the worst.
Yeah, and it sent me spiraling into a depression from which I am barely recovering.
Yeah, and we will, if you guys get us to me our fucking Snark Week 2, we will do some insane bullshit.
We're gonna be on the road. We're going all over the Pacific Northwest. We'll announce all the dates soon, but as of right now, you can come see us in motherfucking Portland, Oregon. August 9th at the Big Legrowski. Ticket links for that will be in the show notes. And at Jai Tai in Seattle, Washington. All 3 Mean Boys doing a stand-up show. It's a live podcast in Portland. Stand-up show at Jai Tai in Seattle, Washington. Ticket link for that is coming soon. We can't wait to see you guys. We've been trying to get up to the old PNW for a while. That's going to be awesome. Yeah. And other than that, we got a YouTube page. Go ahead and throw us a sub over there. Make the numbers go up. Make us look good for the corporate powers that be. And follow us on Twitter, Instagram, like us on Facebook. And go get involved in the Mean Boys subreddit. There's a pretty funny post about Keith going around in there right now. Let me pull it up here.
Oh, shit.
It's a picture of a Shrek glass that says Keith and his stepdad's new Antiques Roadshow piece from when Keith got the Gift of the Magi by Shrek swag.
Yeah.
And we got to wrap up the intro because we're doing this too late. Nope, he just got home, and I don't want him to be mad. So listen to the podcast. We love you.
Niggas are mean, niggas are mean, niggas are mean.
everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. If you love something, set it free. If you're lucky, it'll come back and give your shitty show relevance. I'm Keith Carey.
I'm Tom Goss.
I'm Jessica Michelle Singleton.
And I'm...
the worst thing that ever happened to me.
I'm beating out a Waffle House abandonment, your face. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It feels like Mom came home and we're like, oh, can we go live with you?
Oh, God. Yeah, you can't. We have to get you out of here. You guys do need to be rescued.
Oh, I know. I mean, like, even my family, they're like, what happened to that Jessica girl? She was great. And I was like, yeah, you know, I happened.
Oh, God. Oh, I can't. It's
His
so hot.
family likes you.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have a family like me for once.
My family's always likes my girlfriends much more than me, I think, because they're always like, oh, they're fun. And I'm just sulking and being like, yeah, Marty, dumb shorts. You know, like,
They're like, and there's Connor standing in the corner staring at everyone.
A man with the emotional intelligence of a skunk about to be hit by a car.
yeah.
Fuck, ruin.
We were talking off mic about my dick, and
It is so small.
It's microscopic. And here's the thing: you can't defend your dick without sounding like you have the smallest dick of all time.
Right.
So
It's not the smallest dick.
It's not even a small dick. It's a very normal dick.
Yeah, you're just an abnormally large. You're like a kid with a pituitary gland problem that didn't affect your dick.
I'm a kid. Not the 4'11" woman who's.
I am a Neanderthal. Thank you.
You do look like just like a sexy Cro-Magnon. Like that's your whole thing.
This is weird. I did 23andme.com and they just keep updating their technology, and I have more Neanderthal genes than 80% of the other people on the website.
Whoa,
shit.
hell yeah.
So that's why I have strong bones that are falling apart.
Yeah.
That's by the way, arthritis. They thought that Neanderthals were a hunchback, and now they're like they probably had arthritis.
Oh shit.
Anyway, I'm gonna die. So let's talk about your dick.
Yeah. I mean, of course it's small. I have caveman AIDS.
Hey, you're welcome.
I mean, the reality about Connor's dick is just because he's so
I got
tall.
kidney stones and Flintstones. This broad.
Like if Tom had your dick, would be like, okay.
That's
like,
not
good
a
dick,
bad
'cause he's a short
dick.
guy. But you're like
Yeah.
giant, so it's just like
The real issue is how flaccid it is. Oh, that's probably on me.
You want to trade dicks?
Well, I mean, yeah.
He said that so sincerely.
Dick swap.
The flaccidity is probably the bigger issue.
This
You
summer
know?
on ABC. Dick swap.
I have performance anxiety, and it's like once I do a bad job, I'm like, I'm gonna do a bad job again, and then it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I can basically fuck someone until I fucked them poorly, and then I'm like, I should just quit. You know?
Yeah,
you
so
know?
we were done from day one.
Yeah. Hey, we had good sex probably 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that
you know?
one time we almost rolled over and killed a dog.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I do.
Don't worry,
Wait.
Jessica's okay. But
Why was there a dog in your room?
Yeah, we don't own a dog.
Hey, everyone's got their thing.
Yeah, no, we
yeah.
don't.
Yeah, we.
Everybody listening, yeah, we know. But
We Me Too'd a Yorkshire Terrier. When we first
Okay,
started
whoa,
dating.
it was a Chihuahua.
Oh, okay.
We were.
What was his name again?
Those are the
Coco.
easiest
Coco.
dogs to
Oh, yeah,
kill.
yeah.
Have you guys seen Coco? This was way better.
you fucking a dog?
Listen, I was dog sitting. He came to this house. We sort of forgot the dog was in the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
then nearly killed it.
I kept accidentally rolling over on the dog.
I think that's when I was like, I'm into this guy, and really, I think I was just into a small animal almost being killed.
I'm just
Yeah.
picturing you looking at Jessica, then looking at a terrified Chihuahua and being like, which one is where do I go?
You're not wrong.
Which one do I fuck?
Hey, where does my load belong?
Yeah, we're
The hot
both-
one or the one that talks? we should
I don't know, this one's
recap
got
our.
6 nipples, so it wins by default.
I was thinking.
Hey.
I was thinking about our torrid love affair, and it's funny that I forget that it started because we took we split a weed edible. And
That's
then
I said that
sang
today to
songs in the
someone.
car. Yeah,
is
yeah.
that I was like, oh, it felt magical, and then I looked back and I'm like, we were on edibles.
Yeah. We just.
I was like, this is such a magical feeling. Oh, it was drugs.
Yeah, and it was drugs and friendship. Which,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm-
if you look, it can be misdiagnosed as love.
Yeah, you just squinted and you're like, I think
They were like,
you
should we
care?
try to? Well, I don't know about you
Well,
guys.
I would say that we were in love, though. You know.
It's hot in here. I think so too,
Yeah, this
but I
got
think
weird
it wasn't
fast.
supposed to be a. Oh, I don't have to go into the details of.
Oh,
it
no,
wasn't-
go into the details.
No, I mean, it wasn't. I don't think we were supposed to be in a relationship love. I think it was just like we
were
cared
supposed
about
to
each
be-
other, and we were
supposed to be
like,
good ass bros.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And we tried to like smush parts to be like, I don't know about you. I have emotion. I'm like fucked up emotionally. I don't know if anyone, maybe Keith, you can relate to this. Where like, I have like a sexual thing where I don't know how to love people, so I'm like, I care about you, so I guess I should fuck you.
100%.
Should I put your dick in me because I love you?
Almost,
Yeah.
like, I would say 99% of the people who have ever been like, you are my ride or die bro, or like, friend. I'm like, well, I should obviously fuck you.
Yeah, I've
Like,
fucked so many people that I'm like, oh, I didn't want to fuck you. I just loved you and I didn't know how to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And me, I don't know. I can't accept love of any kind, be it in the form of pussy or support.
That's
you know.
'cause you're
Yeah,
a sociopath.
we're also
I'm not a
that way.
sociopath. I'm Irish. Okay, this is.
Stop making that your
that's a
defining
t-shirt.
quality.
Ugh, even worse.
Wait, what?
I just said that's a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm yuck. Yeah, I'll be selling those on the road.
I mean, I have a 4-leaf clover tattoo on my cunt, so
Yeah, you do.
I'm right there up there. I'm with you.
Oh yeah, can we talk about the joke that that I wrote about it?
That I now do.
That you now do? Yeah. She got this joke in the divorce. It was part of the deal.
You
Good
insisted
lawyers.
I take it. I was like, keep it, and you're like, no, I don't want to say it anymore. And I was like, well, then I'm throwing it
Well,
in there.
it feels mean to say.
It is mean.
No.
I have a tattoo of a 4-leaf clover above my pussy. The way I phrase it is, the last guy I dated said it was like if a vagina could wear a who farted t-shirt.
Well, the best part is that it says "lucky you."
Oh, I forgot to say that. It says
Yeah,
lucky
yeah.
you. It's,
Yeah.
You forgot what was tattooed on your
Wait.
pussy. You are a mess.
Isn't
I
that the
mean-
Lucky
Did you
Brand logo?
Did you ask the tattoo guy
I
for
didn't
the
know
font
that.
best express sarcasm? Like,
I wish I had. No, I went like full cursive because I thought it was funny. I was like, I want it to look real dramatic.
Yeah.
And also, if you get a tattoo on your pussy and you don't sometimes forget that you have what is there, you shouldn't be getting a tattoo on your pussy.
There's a porn star that I enjoy named Bunny Dela Cruz. She's a big girl, like a BBW.
Oh,
Yeah, you know her, right,
yeah,
Connor?
I do.
yeah, she has a Connor loves fat girl porn, as we've all learned from Jessica said.
Okay, we all knew
I like a lot of different kinds of porn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fat girl
fat and
porn,
fatter.
super fat, girl
really fat,
porn,
super fat.
fat girl eating linguine porn.
I don't watch feeder porn. All right.
Why
You
not?
watch feeder porn, my dude.
I don't watch feeder porn.
You made less eye contact somehow when you said that.
It's literally
I'm
pulled up on
annoyed
his
bec-
laptop right now. He's like scrambling to shut it.
I'm annoyed because no one will believe me.
No, you're so fucked, dude.
It's not feeder porn. It's a food blog. And he's like,
I'm
Oh, but if Anthony Bourdain does it, it's art.
trying to free
But
the
if
nipple.
Stacey Fat Tits
Put a
with 3 X's.
pepperoni on it.
it's just covered in spaghetti.
Yeah.
The point I was making is that lady has a she's
Spaghetti poop.
That in itself is like. It's weird that alone makes it weird that we even dated.
What? That I like fat chicks?
That you like love fat girls.
I've like dated and been with actually a very wide variety of women. I like
Yeah.
I'm
Extra
I like,
wide, preferably.
Damn, that's so good. God damn it.
Okay, yeah, you're double wide, you trailer trash.
Thank you for thinking I could afford a double wide trailer. I'm very successful.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know. I'm always just like, I'm about the banter, probably above anything.
Wide or die. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You that's what attracts you. You're like, this is good banter.
I mean,
And then they get naked and you're like, it wasn't worth the banter.
You get horny for crowd work.
Like-
I think you need to fucking take a week off, dude.
I know, yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. It's like I realized like a lot of people that I like have dated. It's just like, oh, I just like found someone I like talking to, like, you know, and like for
Yeah.
me, that's like I don't really want anything from the person I'm dating. Like I don't
Right.
really want them to do stuff for me. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oops.
You know, but I'm like, oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, he's uncomfortable. I'll do more.
Watching from the outside, like your guys'
Yeah.
relationship felt like a dog who was really trying to impress its owner by learning
Oh,
tricks,
yeah,
but
I'm
you were just a
fucked.
man who is allergic to dogs. So I would walk into the kitchen to make coffee, and I would just hear your, eager gerbil pitching fucking fuck noises.
Yeah.
And then I could just feel Connor just going, ah.
I feel like those probably weren't even fuck noises. We were probably just doing weird characters.
Oh yeah, we do. Well, you used to make your pussy lips talk like Louis Armstrong, which is the greatest bit of all time. It was so
Hey,
funny.
mean boy.
Come up and see me sometime, mean boy.
Probably a sign that you shouldn't be dating someone when you're that comfortable with them, I think. I think you should be a little uncomfortable showing your vagina to the person you love.
Were you?
I don't know what love is. I'm alone.
No, that's
Yeah.
lunacy.
Well, that and our that was a good character we did, and then our deformed son Clumpus.
Oh, and,
no, Clumpus was actually the allegedly aborted or
Fetus of
miscarried
yours
Connor
that's-
McSpadden fetus.
that survived.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You got that dead baby.
Allegedly, I really don't know.
I existed.
I paid for an abortion once.
Damn it, Clumpus, you get out of here
I was a guy.
Why don't you love me?
because
Dude,
you're
we're fucked up, you
an
guys.
affront to God, Clumpus.
We definitely should have always just been bros.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like, hey, I'm your aborted son. You want to fuck now?
Yeah, I feel so
she
much
would
more
do-
comfortable being around you guys now, just as friends, than I ever did when you were dating.
I was always comfortable with you guys. I had no idea there were any problems in the relationship.
We were very cute together, but we're both very cute, and we'd be cute with anybody, you know. So
Yeah.
it was misleading.
More me, though.
You were the one who
Mostly
tried to get him
me.
to eat soup.
Here's the thing:
right?
I'm cute in any relationship
Soup?
because people are like, "What? Connor can love?" You know.
That was you, right?
I think everyone I've dated has tried to get me to try soup.
I think that you made a bigger deal about the soup, and then that made me panic about the soup. Look, I got a little upset about the soup.
It ended up being a pretty profitable run
But
for us.
then when you told everyone, then I was like, you told people about this soup.
No.
This
That
is
was
like
about
a shitty Seinfeld episode.
No, that was two girls before you,
Well,
and I
fuck
think the
them.
first girl, yeah, who was like,
My soup is better. But my poop soup. Never mind.
What?
I'm
That's
just,
nothing.
But
What you
he
got?
ate,
You haven't
he's
seen my
eating
pussy.
soup
Poop
now.
soup. I tried to eat your ass, and you were like, "No, abort."
I remember that conversation.
Wait, would you not want to meet your ass?
No, because I was like,
Well, yeah,
this is a
you
real
were just
thing.
like, I was sweet of you to offer, but don't go in there.
And I was like, what? And then I was like, I
Like
have.
somebody tried to open a closet that you know is just full of like.
In
loose
my
things.
defense, I got it confused with her pussy. They're very similar looking.
They're
I
just
saw a
holes
peanut
on
and just
flat
assumed-
white
they're
surface.
they're just brown bullet holes.
Oh, God. Hey, my pussy, I think, is more pink than brown.
You have a nice pussy.
I have
You know, I'm not gonna. I'll take all the heat for my dick, but I'm not gonna go
I have
around spreading
I think
lies.
I have a good. I'll spread something. No, I won't. I think my pussy is photographically not bad.
Okay.
Not that I photograph it, but my butthole is just like that really light white girl with the brown butt. Like it's got the brown skin instead of
it's
the
very much a
peach. It's like a
yeah,
butthole.
yeah.
Oh, but I was like, what if you? This is a deep-seated fear. I was like, what if you eat my ass and then there was like a turd in it? And he's like, well, I'm not gonna keep eating.
and I'm just like, ooh, we got company.
How deep do you think your ass is getting eaten? He's not roto-rooting in there.
I mean,
It's
I
like-
don't know. Look at him. He's
got a
sad.
long- I have a-
Look
I have
at
a
the-
long
if it's in the
tongue.
chamber enough that his tongue is going to hit it, you know it's there.
Yeah,
like then
but
go poop. Like
you don't know
Yeah.
what my bowels are like. I get surprise
I assume
gunshots
they
all the
look like when
time.
Beetlejuice turns the room into a circus.
Have you ever heard of what is that thing at Yellowstone National Park? You know, the geyser.
Faithful? Yeah.
That's what my asshole's kind of like, but
Nothing
it's
would
not
have
predictable.
made me happier than if you
bears eating
shit
picnic
in Connor's
baskets around
face.
Yeah, if you shit in
Hey,
my
boo boo!
It would have been karma for all the times Connor just farted on me. It would have been glorious.
Yeah, but
Connor's
I mean,
farted on everyone.
well, look, well,
No, I'm specifically.
the time
I've
that I
been farting on
farted,
my career for 6 years.
the time that I farted under the covers, and then it was like I lifted them up to get out, and then it looked like you got punched in the face by the smell. You were just like, oh God, I'm hit. Like it was like World War I trench gas.
Just that internal, like, I deserve better. As I choke to death.
Hey, wait, everybody, did you? I don't think you farted in front of me, did you?
Wait, I feel like.
I feel like you
No
did it
way.
occasionally.
Yeah, I did. I farted in front of you when we were high on shrooms, and it was the most baritone fart I've ever.
I forgot about this.
It was like a
Because Jessica
tuba.
farted, and it was just like. It was like a barge was taking off in the desert up by Joshua Tree. It was like the lowest note on a trombone. And I was like, how does your body have enough like mass to create a note that low?
I'm
It's
releasing the demons.
Doesn't it have more to do with the shape of the butt?
What?
Tom,
You would think
Oh,
that.
hang on. Let Tom explain.
let
the
Tom
story.
explain Buttaku.
Oh, because if I had butt cheeks, it would be higher pitched and whistle. But since it's wide
just
open,
the
it's just
hole.
like
If
a
your hole,
wall.
if you got a loosey hole, then it's gonna be bassier. If you got a tight hole, it's gonna
I
be
don't.
like.
I have a
"Wee."
tight butt hole. It's just like no cheeks around
Tom-
it.
Tom
It doesn't
Goss-
have that extra.
Tom Goss moonlights as a butthole tuner. He goes around
Do.
to church basements tuning up buttholes. Wait, what about your butthole? You have no
I
butt
feel like my
cheeks?
butthole. It should sound like it whistles,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, butt cheeks are like putting a capo on a guitar. Like
yeah.
they raise the pitch of the fart.
Yeah, I don't know. You have butt cheeks.
No, I don't.
I mean, not enough.
I have like bones that are probably starting to become deformed that almost look like butt cheeks.
Yeah, you have a tail that is forming into the illusion of cheek.
Yeah, which is kind of nice.
Well, you have are two just calcified boulders.
They're just rheumatoid nodules that look
Yeah.
like butt cheeks.
Your anus is growing a helmet. Is really what's helping.
It's just nice to finally have something, you know?
Yeah, well, I do definitely have a fatter ass than you. I got a little bit of a donk.
I got a
Yeah,
bubble butt. I have
everyone.
no butt. butt, and it's always been a
I don't
source of
either.
shame to me.
Yeah, you
I have a
guys.
belly
Hank
butt.
Hill ass.
You guys got
Like,
Hank Hill butts.
Yeah,
it's pretty
it's a real
funny.
bummer.
That's sad.
Well, especially like when I was on Grindr, dudes would be like, "Send me a picture of your ass." I'm like,
Because they're like, surely you have a big booty.
well, you would think, right? I'm the fat guy with no. That's equivalent to being the fat girl with no tits.
a lot of
it's
people
just
don't
oh, you
think
really
like
lost-
fat people.
Oh, the fat girl
sit
with
a
no
lot.
tits? Are you talking about
Their
a
butts go
spaghetti
away.
boob?
They're fat from sitting. Their asses are going to be flat.
Yeah, they just spread out.
I sit
Like-
because I hurt, and now my butt is.
I sit because
Fading.
my bones are trying to kill me.
Every day is a struggle.
Yeah, and that's the Oh man, I don't know.
Well, we're all fired up.
I feel like you probably have a big butt from having to clench your cheeks to keep Keith from raping you.
Well,
not
Jess,
gonna
we
rape
don't
him,
we
but-
don't make rape jokes on this show.
Okay,
No,
well,
we
I
make
did.
serious rape
So-
threats, and I'm going to sodomize you in your sleep.
Oh man,
But-
that'd be great if I had a rape joke, but I don't think I do. Not this week.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to rape. I want Connor to surrender himself willingly. That's half the thing.
Oh yeah.
I could. This is
That's the
Hollywood,
whole
baby. I
battle
could fuck
for
a
men,
pretty
isn't
boy.
it?
I want him to break.
When
Why
did
don't you
our
teach
show
Keith
get
how-
so
You're
truthful?
close.
Why don't you teach Keith how to seduce me?
Just.
I don't know, I've tried
can you
living
do
like
an
a feral
impression
animal.
of? Yeah, that's true. He's
can
doing
you-
everything I did.
Yeah, can you make your
Only
penis
fatter,
look-
so
can
I
you-
don't know how it's not working.
It's true. It's the best of both worlds, dude.
He should be your dream girl.
Could you make your penis lips like sing like Al Green? We might be in
Yeah.
business if you could do that.
I mean, yeah, you know I could.
Who's Al Green?
Can you just make them do like a trumpet solo?
We talked about this when my little brother was on the show, but he used to do this thing when he was a little kid. He would just take his wiener out and just pull the dick lips apart and just make him do Marlon Brando's voice.
The amount of times I've made dick lips talk or had to stop myself from wanting to be like, hey, you did a pretty good job
Yeah.
after I sucked a dick. It's astounding.
Yeah, I don't like to have my dick lips pried apart.
It
for-
feels weird, right?
I don't want to have them puppet. I don't even do it.
I just worry something's gonna fall in there.
I just only
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do it and sing sad songs.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that'd be funny.
You know what it is? It's like you remember 28 Days Later when like the guy looks up and like right when the bird drops the blood and it just lands in his eyeball.
Yes, yes,
like
yes.
that. But something bad's gonna fall in my dick hole. 'Cause I
Oh,
just,
yeah, yeah.
held it
Keith's
open to the
tooth
sky.
falls out of his dick. Your
That's
tooth?
where it was.
Man, I've never seen a cavity in a cavity before.
Well, I've heard of cavity searches, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, for Christ's sake! It's the Mexican joke.
Ay, so topical.
All right, guys. 21 people had to be treated for rabies exposure after a man rescued a baby raccoon. In my defense, I thought Jessica and I had already had our shots when we started dating.
It begins.
I wanted to get that one out of the
All
way.
right. A 2-year-old toddler in Fresno has died from a self-inflicted gunshot. You know, I told Connor not to take guns on the road to the laundromat headlines, but he just wouldn't listen.
You guys are like the Abbott and Costello of people who can't fuck no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Death feels good.
Oh, I mean, we could.
Faggot and Costello.
We could fuck.
Could I
we
be
just
Costello?
we'd have to do it on top of my puke.
No, you're faggot.
Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you. We're getting back together.
Absolutely not. Ever.
I can absolutely see that being a move, though. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, why'd I do that?
No, dude, let's.
That is a huge mistake.
Yeah, oh, no. We're
Wow, no, Connor doesn't do that.
make huge mistakes. This is episode
Again and again.
140-something of Meme Boys.
Yeah, man. I've never. You guys, everyone knows what's going on here.
That was barely a sentence,
I'm very hot and tired.
I gathered.
I'm Tom.
Shut up, Dad.
So ICE, you guys know ICE, not the cold water, the agency. ICE has
Good
shit.
news, guys. I just got signed to ICE.
Imagine if Tom didn't know that and he's reading this headline and he's like, I don't understand. Ice.
Man,
They gave me a
at what
uniform
point-
for auditions.
The bags
Okay,
of
so it can be
ice?
a water, a gas, a solid, or a racist. Okay.
Or a plasma. I think that's like a hotter racist.
Yeah, that's a cube with a gun.
So ICE has seized $43 million worth of counterfeit clothing and accessories smuggled in from Mexico. ICE stated real American clothing is made in China. If a kid didn't use an iPhone to map out the nearest seppuku starter kit, this garbage is for Canadians. Tom. All right, Tom.
I got
You were like,
confused.
oh no, it's not working. Quick, do a longer, more incomprehensible punchline.
Tom is reading from his real-time packet.
Real Tom with Bill Maher.
Real Tom with Tom Go.
All right.
The British government has banned research into gay conversion. In the UK, gay conversion is just some queer explaining to you how the metric system works.
I love that.
Oh.
Cute.
A German pharmacist was sentenced to 12 years in jail for diluting cancer drugs. Turns out his parents really can taste when they're watered down. Like when you go out of town, your parents are like, I can taste when the rum's bottled and watered down.
All right, let me talk more about ice.
From the
Okay.
rum-bottled water.
You guys,
You're dying.
I'm delirious from pussy fumes.
Sorry about that. They
You're
are
fucking mustard
hefty.
gas.
It's a hot one.
Your pussy never really smelled. It seems like it
Is
would.
that true?
But it
seems
didn't.
like it would.
No, it never really
It's
did.
like a diamond in the rough. Like you don't expect it to. Yeah.
You're like, wow.
I do. I feel like I do seem like I'd have a stinky pussy.
You're like, wow, there are some good restaurants in
I have a
Tulsa.
different read.
You know?
I think your pussy would like smell fine, but I think it would be like hairy beyond what you could have possibly expected.
Depends on the day.
Like a sidewinder hair. Like it's like hairy to the butthole.
No.
Like that's my guess.
I will say you have pretty soft pubes going for you. That's a
Thank
good,
you.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
thank God I have something going for me. My
Yeah,
soft
yeah.
pubes.
Well, yeah, you use the fancy conditioner for the like the rich people dogs, and it keeps them very.
yeah. Well, I have to keep the fleas out.
Soft pubes like a selling point?
I
Have
feel
you
like,
ever gone down on someone with hard pubes?
Yeah.
It hurts.
I
Yeah.
have a very bad like nervous
Have you ever
system,
fucked
so
a
I don't-
black
I
girl,
don't
Tom?
feel-
That's the time when you got a Brillo pad scraping across the bridge of your nose. Like fucking.
I have very Aryan pubes.
Yeah, black girl pubes are pretty. It's like I'm like, ooh, I exfoliated. Ow. Like,
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I go down on guys with like rigid, especially if a guy like tried to shave his shit or something, or he just has
Oh,
the,
yeah, yeah.
or when you make out with the dude with a beard.
Yeah.
It does feel like exfoliating. It's
Totally.
kind of
Yeah.
nice, but not good on my pussy.
I trim it down, but
Yeah.
I don't shave. 'Cause when you shave, it gets scratchy, and that's no fun for anyone.
Yeah, well, it's the growing back. It happens for women too, where
Yeah.
you're like, I'm gonna shave or I'm gonna wax, be like so hot, and then 3 days later you're like, oh, it
Yeah,
itches.
I'm licking the wet part of a porcupine. Neat.
ooh, wow, I've always wanted to give head to a 9-volt battery.
Yeah. Oh, it's like I'm tongue fucking one of those things you put your face in and the little needles go out.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot of different ways to describe pussy, guys.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Good. It's good.
I was trying to say.
My first boyfriend when I broke up with him was like, he was mad, so he said my pussy stinks. He's like, your pussy always stunk. And I'm like, well, you always ate it.
Yeah.
So like, what?
There's bad breath on
You're
it.
stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of stinky pussy, that's not a thing. Popular produce brand Del Monte vegetables have been linked to an outbreak that has sickened more than 200. Fortunately, no risk for anyone here at the Mean Boys podcast, where everyone's living on a steady diet of Mountain Dew and cans of Frito-Lay bean dip.
Hey.
It's
We can't afford the name brand mean dip.
No, in the morning, I go and open some up for Keith like cat food. And I put it on the floor, and he goes and licks it out.
That's the only way you get him to do the podcast. You have to lure him in.
Keith, if you look, we got to do 2 more segments, then you get some wet food.
You're like,
I
where's
believe I was
Keith?
promised room temperature milk.
You open a bag of Cheetos and he comes running.
Oh man, Keith the other day was. Keith was like, Keith's girlfriend's over, and we're hanging out in the living room. And he just goes, "Well, good to see you guys. You want to go eat those Cheetos?" Like, that was the big night.
Well, we had.
There was also when you.
Oh, he
walked-
had a big bag of Cheetos.
We did. We got high and bought a bunch of snacks.
That's just such
It's-
a Keith
it's such
night
a-
plan.
yeah.
No.
that's such an
And then
amazing
this
date,
was,
though.
I think, was after you walked into the kitchen shirtless with 2 empty pizza boxes, and I was sitting on Tom's bed, and I just went, well, this is a very fat errand you're running right now.
Yeah. What's it like
Well,
being...
you couldn't even bum me out. I was like, okay, yeah, you beat me. I had a bunch of sex and ate a pizza.
Yeah.
Imagine being so fat that eating's like an activity.
Well,
I don't know. What do you do all day? Just feel bad? Like,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, and then
Yeah, no, that's...
Some of us are just okay with ourselves, and then we get carbs. Like, sorry, man.
I'm jealous of you.
That's why you should be. I'm very happy.
I quit eating carbs because they were hurting my bones, not because I wanted to be skinny.
Well, now I feel bad for being
always
shitty.
back to the bones.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Bone shame
My
me.
skeleton is
Oh
bad.
man,
Yeah.
I live with debilitating pain.
I will be in pain until I die, most likely by my own hand.
Why don't you just fuck your skeleton, Jessica?
My hands can't kill me. They're too riddled with arthritis.
You're trying to shoot yourself.
That's
and you
my
can't pull the-
biggest fear.
You
Oh,
pull
is
the
that-
trigger and your
I
finger
won't be able to
breaks
trigger
off.
my fingers.
You
have
know that
a-
I will carry. We had a deal. Is even if we broke up, I have to carry her on a front-facing baby harness so she can do her sets at the Comedy Store. And when the time comes, I will kill you.
Thank you. That's all I want is someone to kill me when
They
I
also
want
have
it.
like a cripple trigger for some guns. I forgot what it's called. I think
It's
it's
definitely not called a cripple trigger, but this episode might be.
Yeah, it's called cripple trick.
I'm just saying, there's always a way. If there's a will and a bump stock, I think it's called bump
I'll
stock.
just wheel myself off a cliff.
Oh man, how are you going to tweet about me if your hands don't work?
How do you drive to the cliff?
They
It's
got
gonna
a
be an
van that
electric
picks 'em up.
wheelchair. I'm very successful. I get
Oh,
stuck on
wow.
a tiny pebble, and I'm like, no.
Oh, my fucking old lady Tesla broke.
And I just slowly roll backwards to society.
You've got like 3 years before you got to figure that out. It'll be all right.
You're probably right. That's optimistic.
Is it?
Anyway.
Oh yeah, it's Tom's turn.
Oh, okay. Yes. Dr. Oz has stated that a man gains an inch of his penis every 30 pounds he loses. Meaning all I need to do is to have the biggest dick in the world is weigh 45 pounds.
Ooh.
All neck.
See, that's why my dick's not bigger, is because I'm so svelte. You know?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
England is headed to the World Cup. When asked for comment, one British queer exclaimed, "Actually, across the pond, we call it the world 236.6 milliliters."
You're really into this metric system.
Here's
You're
the
on a
thing.
kick.
It was a double up, and it would have been funny if it didn't take 9 hours to get around the table that time.
Oh yeah, it would have been
Sorry.
so funny, dude.
Somebody talks
It
too
would have been
much.
hilarious.
All right.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You eating Cheetos with your girlfriend. That's good comedy. And
I think
would
that's
know.
love, and I'm happy for you.
Connor
And
McSpadden,
can I have
the
some of the
inventor
Cheetos? Are
of
there any left?
podcasts.
You know there are.
I know.
Do you remember when I was?
Hot Cheetos or regular?
Jalapeno
This is me on a diet. Like, explain the Cheetos.
Oh yeah,
Jalapeno,
tell me
but-
slower.
Were they the skinny crunchy or the puffs?
They don't make the puff. It's a skinny, crunchy jalapeno.
They should make more flavors in the puffs.
See, I go with the crunchy over the jalapeno.
I
over
like
puff
the
anytime.
I like the crunchy, but I feel like there's a crowd for the
This
puff.
is okay. I didn't realize this was your diet. This is why your pussy
Cheetos.
tastes like an ashtray.
No, that's because I fuck myself with cigarettes because your dick wasn't big enough.
Oh, you Marlboro half a man.
Oh man, this is great podcasting. Do you remember when you got me into that sticker app and I was sending you my dick in different outfits?
Yeah,
you know?
that was
There was
great.
like a summertime like vacation dick. You know, still got some of those.
Just your dick in hats. And
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
well, at least the hat looks nice.
Yep.
Like, oh, the hat'll try.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I'd rather fuck the hat.
You cheated on me with a sombrero. All right, guys. Why is banned sunscreen thought to be harmful to coral reefs? Just the latest proof of a government-backed white genocide.
I get it.
I liked it.
Oh, you just spit all over your face, dude.
I know what I did.
I did it because I wanted to.
I'm out of. I don't know. I'm out of give a fuck. Your joke.
I don't want to do my next joke.
All right, come on, everybody, rally up.
Yeah, we got
All
this.
right, the world's fattest hedgehog has been placed on a diet.
Fuck you preemptively.
Animal experts are concerned that the success of the keto diet has given Keith the hedgehog a dangerously inflated ego. It's not funny, but it's about you losing weight.
Yeah, you egotistical hedgehog.
He lost 10 pounds and now he has started spitting on hobos.
I was doing that before.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah. Well, that's how you and your mom say hi. This is a Keith Carey
greeting of our
secret
people.
handshake. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, son.
It's tradition.
Hey, oppa! Everybody covered.
I get the rolling pin. I gotta hit my favorite son in the nards.
A mother
You're getting nard tapped by your hobo mom, bro.
And then they shotgun natty lights.
Yeah.
Do our arms like twisted around each other like we're at a Jewish wedding?
As opposed to Jessica's family that shotgun marries natty lights. You
they-
put a baby in my daughter, you gotta take her hand in marriage.
Oh, God.
Nathaniel Light.
Nathaniel Light.
Go ahead, Dom.
A mother was in shock when her 7-year-old daughter's avatar was getting gang raped in the video game Roblox. Damn, that 7-year-old sounds really bad at video games.
Hell yeah, Tom.
I wrote that like 2 nights ago. I just laughed to myself for 30 minutes. I'm like, no one's going to think this is funny as me.
Oh, no, that's funny, dude.
Who programmed? Like, what button do you push to gang rape?
I don't know.
It's up, up, down, left, right.
Up,
B.
down, 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 down.
Down, 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 down.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been accused of groping a journalist. Sources say this is not the first time Canada's president has grabbed women by the poutine.
I like that, and also I'm
Man,
going to become a
Keith.
journalist immediately.
Yeah.
The heat, pussy, and snacks is really stunted your writing.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying
That's
to get.
exactly what you
It's
were doing.
Mean Boys.
I'm not trying to be mean, but your
Man up.
happiness has ruined your craft.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get a fun riff going where you'd be
Love
like,
makes
I
people
know, that's what we're doing
unfunny.
right
I was
now.
trying to do a thing where you'd be like, "Hey man, I'm Groovalicious, dude. You're talking to Summertime Keith.
I don't know, man. I
turned it-
tried.
I'm basically just a refrigerator wearing sunglasses.
You were
Let's
just-
go to the beach."
You were just trying to turn him into like a morning zoo.
Yeah. You know, like
what do
how
you
your
think this
pussy
was?
smells. A zoo in the morning.
Hey, have you been to a zoo in the morning? It's actually quite refreshing.
That's the best time to go to the zoo.
Yeah,
What
they-
the fuck
cool.
just happened? Because they feces less.
There's still dew everywhere.
Yeah.
Not as much shit as there is in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Do you, if like your pussy gets wet overnight, do people call that morning dew? I think that'd be funny.
Morning dew me. Okay.
Oh man, morning
Sorry.
pussy smells weird.
Well,
Is it like morning breath?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It does. It is a little more
not
tart.
bad.
And morning
different.
pussy like
You
pussy
just
in the
gotta give
morning
it
or
some
pussy at a
coffee for
funeral?
morning-
Who's with me?
Morning pussy kind of tastes like an IPA, you know?
It's an acquired.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
It's not
My
worth what you
pussy is
paid
Bud
for it.
Light across the board. For a great taste that won't fill you up and will always let you down. Okay.
And okay, a 13-year-old boy had to have a USB cord removed from his urethra. I always put it in the wrong way first too.
Yeah. Good one.
Good one. I liked it.
Good one.
Thanks, guys.
Thank God you didn't have the heat stunting you, so you could come up with that original charmer.
Dude, I've been writing jokes all week for like 12 hours a day, and I'm fucking done.
I'm very successful. All right.
Oh man, Keith is doing.
Here's a.
I'm dying, dude. The worst
It's
part is
so hot.
I'm just trying
Can
to
we just
fan-
open this door? No, will
yeah,
it be too
open the door.
loud?
Yeah, we can open it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to fan a little bit of oxygen into this room, and I'm wafting the smell of garbage into my
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. That's probably wafting from over here.
I would
you
be
beat me to your pussy,
like
but
I would be
3
tempted to
seconds.
take my
Everyone
shirt
is
off,
beating
but
on
I'm
my
really
pussy,
out of
Keith.
shape, and I still want Jessica to think that I'm thriving without her.
Nobody thinks that.
Nobody.
Everybody knows it. That's why they don't even have to think it because it's an
I can
obvious
see
fact.
your boobs.
Hey, whoa! Just
Re-
because I'm
Hey,
sweating
Connor's
through
breaking
my
up with way more successful women.
yeah, dude.
You're not wrong. Residents in China claim to see the eye of God when a cloud apparition that looked like the heavens opening up appeared in the sky. Many claim a voice from the sky could be heard saying, "I'm here to collect the debts of all ye who have pee-peed in my coke." That made me
Oh, it really
happy.
smells like garbage now.
God, should I shut the door? Should I shut my
No,
legs?
you sure you're like, damn it, you
Yeah,
fucking.
we get it. A pussy is bad.
I'm
Yeah, dude.
literally melting this leather chair. Leather on pussy stink is not good.
Dude, our
Yeah,
life is hell.
yeah, bro. Fucking everything's going great, dude. We're all fucking. We make so much money on Patreon.
All right, come on, guys.
We're gonna die.
God, I'm trying to figure out which bad joke to do.
you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
all of them are bad, so just dive in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about jokes or dating, huh? Right, guys? Men, wine,
Are you
Are you
alive?
just saying white girl things?
trying to.
Okay.
Okay, British soccer hooligans rioted at IKEA after England beat Sweden in the World Cup. This makes as much sense as America rioting at Taco Bell's after winning at Border Capture the Flag.
Too many moving parts there.
Yeah, I move a lot. I move parts.
Do you, Tom?
I'm just mad I wasn't there to loot an IKEA.
What would you loot from IKEA?
I don't know.
Just a big, like a reusable
more
grocery bag
shelves,
full of meatballs.
more shelves to give to someone I love. I'll build you a house. I'm codependent.
Yeah, I'd buy some other twink the semblance of an adult bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica more or
Here, a
less,
lantern.
more or less furnished my room. Because she's like, I can't get fucked in a room without furniture. And I was like, what if we don't
I can't
fuck
come if
after
there's not
we
a shelf. Yeah.
Yeah. What if we just...
Where will your tchotchkes go?
What if we stop having sex because of how guilty I feel about you buying me
I
things?
have to put this heater in here so I can be like, we're just not fucking because it's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to go
And not
buy some
because you-
excuses.
Not because you can't handle the punishing blows of my proud warrior's cock.
I thought you guys fucked a lot.
No, I think I could count on both hands the amount of times we fucked.
No, we fucked a lot in the beginning.
Yeah, like 4 times.
You just fuck too fast.
What?
You fuck really fast. It's like really like.
Oh, you need to be made love to?
Yeah,
This is TMI.
yeah.
I need to
You
be
don't think
fucked.
I've already heard this?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I was like, hey, you guys already know.
Like I'm a little more gentler, and you'd be like, yeah, but like try to fight my pussy, and I'd be like, I don't.
I have no self-worth. I need someone to hurt me.
She's 2 feet tall. How hard could it be to beat her pussy up?
I would, but
I
you
don't
know, it
just
doesn't.
look at it funny and it'll probably break. Like,
Yeah.
just put a mirror in front of it, and
It
it'll.
starts crying.
It's like tricking Medusa. Like it just turns to stone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the confidence to like really just like go gorillas on somebody.
Yeah, it never would have worked.
I wish you didn't have the confidence to keep using the phrase "go
gorillas.
Yeah, well, that's what it's
I've told you
called.
several times it's not okay.
It's that position is called going gorillas.
It's not. It's
What
never-
position is that? Just fucking hard?
We had a discussion about what when a girl's laying on her stomach and the guy is on top of her from
Oh,
behind.
but she's like flat on her stomach?
She's flat. Yeah, I saw it in a porn. It was called prone bone, and I was like, oh, okay, it's called prone bone. And then they're like, it's not called that. And I was like, what if we call it going gorillas?
I don't think gorillas fuck like that.
No.
Well,
and if a man approached you,
you
and was
would
like,
know.
What about horny tables?
A man approaches you and goes, "I want to prone bone you." You get worried for your safety, right? That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
are
you
there
don't
Just
shrimp
say
involved?
what it is. I want to fuck you like you've died and are laying on your face.
All right, well that's
The
not
necromancer.
I need you to fuck me like I'm already dead on your bed.
I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me crying.
Let me do the Dahmer.
The position.
It is that like I don't want to look at you, and also maybe I'll suffocate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I just don't know. The eye contact, like I enjoy it, but I'm like, this is just reminding me that you know I'm here, so I'm gonna be like all nervous.
God damn it. Are you people okay?
No,
I'm fine.
I'm doing great. All right,
I'm
never
really
been-
worried about you though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll discuss it off.
You guys
mic.
just look like somebody put a different wig on the same sets of neuroses. It's very strange.
Yeah. I mean,
I have a different set of neuroses.
Oh, you're a whole
I like
problem.
your set of neuroses better.
No, you don't.
Tune in to Ignorance is Blessed to hear about Tom Goss's neurosis.
I always
That's
get
not
so
out though
bummed
yet,
out.
right?
Oh yeah, my favorite podcast I've listened to many times.
I always get bummed anytime I'm sitting at this table and I realize
I listened to that one I helped you edit.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
terrifying
That wasn't a
on
good
site.
episode.
I listened to a few minutes of it. All right, Keith.
We've derailed.
Yeah, who cares? Spider-Man co-creator Steve Ditko passed away this week. Keep an eye out at his funeral for Stan Lee's cameo as that guy dancing on his grave.
Man,
Ditko?
what a
Yeah.
well,
No, I just wanted like
the company that
some
you're the
type of-
CEO.
Ditka.
Oh,
Okay.
I was trying to.
You guys don't know about sports.
I know
No,
who Mike
Ditka,
Ditka
actually,
is.
if Ditka was like...
Look how fat Tom's neck is. Of course he knows who Mike Ditka is.
Ditka was like 20 years older and not very fat. They could be like the same person. Stanley
That's like
and Mike
most
Ditka.
white men.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Stanley
true.
does kind of look like Mike Ditka.
They do. They look related.
Yeah.
What about Dyke Klitka?
Fat Stanley?
Wait, what about Fat Stanley?
Stanley. Never mind.
If he
It's
was
just
fat, his name would be Fat
Ditka's Fat
Stanley.
Stanley.
Oh, okay.
It's not funny.
It's like Flat Stanley, but the other
But
one.
I was
fat.
like, is this?
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
get
for
it?
a second, I was legitimately like, is that another voice you used to make your pussy do?
Hi, I'm Fat Stanley. Take a picture with me.
in me.
Give me that. Feed me that dick.
Give me that weenie.
Oh, I'm a sub, a meatball sub. Blah, 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 blah.
A Senate candidate's name was misspelled on his campaign website as Dominic Panini, leaving voters wondering if he was a sandwich. In light of the mistake, he's fired his web developer for losing him the crucial Keith Carey vote.
First of all, great. Second of all, amazing that we queued you up for a sandwich thing. Third of all, do you notice that you've subconsciously been giving Jessica the finger for the past 3 minutes?
Oh, have I? No, I just.
That makes sense. You're 12.
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Only
12.
his dick is.
Yeah, 12 centimeters.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not a lot of centimeters, is
Nah,
the joke.
It's smaller than.
It's probably smaller than that.
You
yeah.
guys, I'm gonna. This leads to me tweeting out a picture of my dick, that just says "Decide for yourself."
Yeah, but then I'm going to tweet my dick and make your dick look lame.
And then I'm going to tweet
Well, yeah, my dick's not
dick.
attached to a big fat guy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the only.
It's
mean
all
boy
about.
who
It's
keeps
about
his
like, hey,
privates
do you want a big
private.
house or a nice neighborhood? Your dick is like this house. It's big. It's surrounded by trash.
Dude, I took a picture of my dick the other day that is so like insane. It literally looks like you should lock your doors when you're
You
sleeping.
never sent me a picture of your dick
Pull
for
it
my
up right now.
slideshow.
Oh yeah, I helped Jessica at a dick slideshow, and I was gonna like, maybe I'll have my dick make a cameo, and I was like, nah,
It would have been pretty funny.
it would have been, but
And it's like the guy editing this slideshow.
it would bum my mom out.
Well, how would
yeah,
you
I'm
know?
sure because your mom's going to come see my show.
She would find it. She'd probably read the reviews, you know.
I love your mom.
She's seen your dick. What's the big deal?
My mom.
She knows it hasn't grown
Dude, your
since
mom
you were a
loves
baby.
your dick, man.
All right, Mom. I'm sorry about
Hey,
this episode.
I love your dick, son. That was weird from me. It was supposed to be an
That'd be
impression,
funny.
and
That's
now
my
it's
stupid
creepy.
dick.
Yeah, you see, Keith. You see what all this
It's
stuff.
crisp.
Do you see all this big, fat, hairy nonsense around it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at your. I don't know if that's a thigh or a butt. Okay.
I'm just like pleasantly surprised to see there's not any of the orange Cheeto dust fingers on that photo.
Look, I'd be lying if I said I've never gotten Cheeto dust on my penis.
Yeah, well,
We've all
look,
been there.
I've seen your dick after a night of snacks. It looks like a mozzarella stick. Just like sweaty and covered in crumbs.
Yeah, various sauces.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God, a
Parmesan
mozzarella
crusted.
stick sounds so good right now.
Oh, yeah.
A mozzarella stick.
Just one.
Yeah, it's something about Jessica queefing. Go do a joke.
No, I can't. I don't queef.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Do you do jokes?
My dick's not big enough to make you queef.
Yeah, no, actually, it's small dicks do it. It's because the air that's getting in on the outside.
You know what I noticed recently is that like a queef, like it doesn't even sound like a fart. It just sounds like a disappointed horse.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just going like,
Tom just spit all over
No,
the place.
like it's audible rejection. It's a
funny.
pussy being like, you're not really doing
it's like
that great.
it sounds like a pussy sighing, just like...
Sounds like a Prius idling.
It's like the person's deep internal regrets coming out through their pussy. Like, I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, yeah. Why did I buy him curtains?
Did I buy you curtains?
No.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it to do a joke?
It's Jessica.
We're done.
She's
Oh, I
trying to
thought we
get
did. Was that not 5?
We did 4.
Yeah, we did 4.
Oh, I skipped something. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it. That was my good one.
I
That's my
just
fault.
hope it wasn't a birth control.
yeah.
I'm not on birth control. I'm infertile.
You know, you just think you're infertile. Have you had that like tested and proved yet?
Yeah, by the amount of men who have just blown loads in me and have
That's
never gotten pregnant.
Not science.
You do it.
Dumb
It's
shit. Don't
science.
listen to
Jessica,
me.
you do have a shamrock above your pussy, so you could just be lucky.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just like a graveyard. Well, that. Speaking of science,
No, people have
exciting.
sex in graveyards.
No, I've come in a graveyard.
There's a bone in a graveyard.
I don't think I ever came inside you. I don't think.
No.
Yeah, no.
Because I look like someone you can't trust to come inside.
Were you like pulling out?
Also,
coming
I
on
don't
her, or
think-
were you just doing like the remove and just?
They
pop
were.
on the
He was
bed?
doing the thing where he's like, "You don't make me come," and then he'd just be like, "I'm gonna read." It's the antidepressants.
Most people though, this is the thing. It's like when I think like when a woman can't come. Like the guys are just like, I fucked up, I feel bad. But it's like if women have such horrible lives because of our terrible society, it's like the only thing you're promised is that you can make any guy come whenever you want.
Yeah. So when that
then-
fails, you're like, I'm.
So then when you
worthless.
can't, you're like, this is all a lie. What the fuck is...
No, and then you get ruthless, and then you hurt yourself. Listen.
Have you heard my line about that? Which is like, I'm on antidepressants, it takes forever to come, which sounds like a cool, problem until someone fucks you like they're trying to start a ketchup bottle.
I came up with a line.
Did I do that?
Yes.
I came up with a line the other day. It was just like it was somebody telling you to come when you're not ready to come yet. It's like somebody honking at you at a red light.
And you're like,
You're like, I'm gonna.
that's so. I
Where
sucked
do you
a
think I'm trying
dick.
to go, lady?
I mean, the number of times I've come from sex in my entire life is probably like 15.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Wow. When I can't make a guy come immediately with a blowjob, I just get real ferocious. And I just said this, I think, on another
Define
podcast.
like you're being mean?
Well, no, it was just like,
I remember the first time.
you know when,
and then punching him in the
you know
balls.
how Brett Favre like kept coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
It was like that last time when it's like, you shouldn't be here. And it's just like, I'm trying too hard and I'm too aggressive. What I'm
And-
saying is I was blowing a guy for so long the other night that I got teeth marks on the inside of my own lips from just keeping.
God.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
He did eventually come.
Yeah.
Blood. But
Yeah. And then I left. I was like, I got what I came for.
Yeah.
And then jumped out the window.
you give me your stupid ropes.
No,
Give me your
there's one
seat.
time you did it when you were blowing me, and I was just like, it's like you're fighting me. This is like, are you mad? Like, I was like, it was pretty scary.
Listen, I don't have much to live for except come.
Man, this whole situation just feels like a waste of a fun, terrifying way.
Anyway, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
I'm great for someone, not you. Exciting science news, huh? Einstein's theory of relativity was recently proven to work even in 3-star systems. As a follow-up to further test the theory, scientists will be performing the same experiment at the Mean Boys podcast to see if it also holds up in a system with absolutely no stars. Okay.
Wow.
Here's what I think you.
That wasn't supposed to be the last one. It was supposed to be
Here's what I
glossed
think would
over.
have helped if you would have stammered over a few more words.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What
I
is
mean-
what is Einstein's science thing?
It's that everything.
It's,
Einstein, the science man.
It's almost like Jessica doesn't know that I'm going to be appearing on True TV in the fall. So
I'm
I feel like
sorry.
you need to fact check that joke a little better.
I don't know what True TV is.
Because you're poor and you don't have cable.
You're right.
Except for
That's
the
what it
ones
is.
that those scientists from the X-Men used to show your pussy show.
Connor, we
the
don't.
only
we don't
cables I have
cable.
are used to strangle
True
myself.
TV is the underground bunker that CISO went in.
We,
to ride
we don't
out the
have a
apocalypse.
television.
Yeah,
we
you-
should get a television.
Because we're sophisticated, unlike, Johnny
we
Duncan.
You have a
for
box of
several years. This is the
Cheez-Its
first
taped
time
to
we
your
thought-
wall.
It was a gift from a fan, and we display it with pride because we appreciate things that people give us.
It does have a reference on it to us hiding from the government because we owe them a hilariously small amount of money.
Yeah.
You and me both, except for mine's so much money. I was never here.
All right, that's mixing joke off. We'll be right back.
Wait,
No.
Oh, yeah, Tom.
No way, was
and
it?
Keith.
Yeah,
I just had a
whatever.
burp, so I thought it'd be good to close the
And
segment
also
out.
you. Wait, I don't know.
No, he opened.
I lost
Yes, it
count.
does.
A Philadelphia man was killed in an inflatable pool in his son's front yard when a bus ran him over.
Stop there. Stop there, Tom.
You win.
Take the win.
Jeff, transit specialist Foxworthy states, "You know you're a redneck when you got to look both ways before crossing the pool."
That's not even how that joke goes.
It's just nice to know they found
Man,
my dad.
Tom. I mean,
I really should just
liked
say
it.
setups from now on.
What about Keith?
What about me? Ed?
Give Keith his joke.
Every team in the MLB
Oh.
has agreed to celebrate LGBT pride night.
Keith
except
can't
for the
hear,
New
but I'm
York
playing the
Yankees.
Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
Ironic, considering the New York Yankees sounds like slang for getting jerked off on the Staten Island ferry.
I missed the
Ooh,
setup,
a
but I
Yankee.
liked the pun.
Yeah, whatever. Who
It was
gives
too
a
loud
shit?
and I panicked.
Fuck
It was
yeah.
probably a great joke.
I
It
really
was a
like
great
the
joke.
Jeff Foxworthy joke.
Well, you're
It
an
actually
idiot.
was pretty good.
I got one that's
was a
worse
great
than
joke.
any of these. To take
Stop
us-
condescending.
I'll
me.
take us out with
Remember the
something
PP
bad.
and the Coke joke? That was fun.
That was great.
A man stabbed his teen Sither. Shit. A man stabbed
Walk
his
away.
teen sister
This is
to
my
death
kind of porn.
for taking too long in the bathroom. I've heard of getting pissed off, but this is ridiculous.
That's terrible and bad, and you should die.
Professional comedy writer. All right, we'll be right back right after this. Scuzzfeed Entertainment presents Hot Goss, all the juiciest celebrity news from around the internet, with your hosts, Shannon Bananen and Tom Goss.
Hey, everybody. I'm Shannon Bananen, and I'm Scuzzfeed's senior celebrity correspondent.
And I'm Tom Goss, and I don't know where I am right now, but I can feel myself getting angry.
We're here to dig deep on the personal lives of your favorite stars. Tom, what do you think of Pete Davidson dating Ariana Grande?
I don't know who either of those people are, but it sounds like a stepdad is fucking an expensive cup of coffee.
These two have been all over each other. They got engaged after dating for just a month, and they even have tattoos of each other. What do you think of that?
I don't care if anybody fucks anybody unless they're fucking me. And even then, I don't care that much unless I'm awake while they do it. Why are we talking about these people?
Because the entertainment industry is a terrible, soul-crushing nightmare, and I'm literally only qualified to do this or porn. Just read the script or we don't get paid. What about Hillary Duff? The former child star was just photographed in L.A. showing off her baby bump.
I'm glad she got time to be a mom now that she doesn't have to be the president.
No, Tom, not... I said Hillary Duff.
Yeah, I know, dipshit. I got ears. I know how to hear stuff. We're talking about Hillary Rodham Duff, star of Disney's hit series Little McGuire and wife of former President Bill Clinton.
That's wrong.
Hey, it might be wrong, but it feels so right. I'm open to putting some rough stuff in the muff of Duff.
Security, Clinton's back. I don't know how he keeps getting in here. Last week we caught him trying to put a camera in the dressing room toilet.
I just wanted to see the dumper on that big gal from This Is Us. Get him! Bill Clinton skis it off again!
That's the guy from House of Cards, right? I've never seen it, but I live in a house. I own several cards. I get it. Was that right? Did I do a gossip?
What the fuck are... You know what? Why don't you just tell us about some of your favorite stars, Tom?
Okay, well, in order, the sky ones, the Jew stars, the marshmallows, and that leprechaun cereal.
No, stop. Like a famous person. Tell me anything any famous person did. Please, just meet me halfway here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got one. The guy at the liquor store by my house got a haircut. I like it, but I don't trust it.
Tom, that's not a celebrity.
Sure he is.
Really? What's he been in?
The liquor store, mostly.
Tom.
Fuck you. He's more famous than what's her shit? What the fuck was her name? Abracadabra Gringo, Agro Cragula Jaunty, Marinara Dante, fucking
It's Ariana
Astro
Grande, Tom.
No, that's not it. Ariana Grande? That's not a real name. You sound like a stupid idiot.
Fuck this. I don't need $200 in a craft service burrito this bad.
Apple Bottom Gandhi. No. Alabama Hyundai. Son of a bitch. What was it? Jennifer Italian Face. Yeah, that's it. This job is Easy.
And the Mean Boys podcast returns to play around one of our favorite games, which of the following?
Motherfuckers!
This one was sent in by frequent annoyance to the show, one of our favorite fans, Dark Homunculus.
Yeah, dark!
Tom, stop trying to synthesize
Ooh,
that.
Dark Homunculus. Is it Jessica's new boyfriend?
Thank you for thinking that I would find love again.
Yeah, we didn't say love.
Well, no,
we
I
said boyfriend.
I was implying that you're now in love with a black villain from a God of War game.
Yeah.
As opposed to a white one?
There is
yeah.
there is an
those
abyss
racist God of
gazing
War
into
games.
your pussy and losing hope. Like, it's basically what we're feeling.
Well, you know, it's nice to have a future.
We've had a couple which the following sent in about insane bullshit that Tom has said that's nonsense. This one's a little different. These are all things Connor has said on the podcast that sound like shit Tom would say on the podcast.
Oh man, this will suck.
Somebody's collected your finest retardation. They've included like specific.
Well, yeah, and it's here joining us today.
You shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Man, you guys.
Shut your.
Everybody making noise.
I love Tom.
Round number one.
I'm just here to break up any riff that
Well,
happens.
they were here to break up.
Yeah.
No, we
Oh,
broke
yeah.
up years ago.
No, how I don't even remember when we broke up.
Sometimes we get,
I remember.
Every once in a while we'll get junk mail here to you, and I'm just like, no.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yes,
Ramsey
it's
does a fun bit where whenever you get, it's all for like. You remember that food subscription box you signed up for?
Oh,
It's just like
and I had it come here instead of.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. So
I was like, when did I get mail here?
whenever we get mail for that, Ramsey just knocks on my door and he goes, "Mail for you." He hands it to me. It's just a pretty funny
Oh, that's
bit.
nice that you're getting mail for food that you can't afford.
Hey, I can afford a lot of food.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Alright.
poor motherfucker.
He literally eats the mail.
What accent do you think you're doing?
You guess.
You poor motherfucker.
It's like whatever Asian I guess is going to be the wrong Asian.
Rasian.
He's
an Asian in the
person
sun.
who moved
Raisin-
to Ireland,
Raisin
but has a
canes.
Swahili father.
Wow, Tom.
I love that you have a whole backstory for your accent.
Shut up.
This motherfucker.
Tom did a water fast and he was like,
Jar Jar Binks.
The water and coffee?
yeah. He did a water fast and he was like, I just came outside and he was like, you know the episode of Seinfeld where George doesn't have sex or masturbate and he gets
Yeah.
really smart? Like Tom was just like not stuttering and speaking coherently.
I'm telling you, it makes a difference.
It's become a double-edged sword because it has seemed to have cleared Tom up, except all Tom has talked about for the past
water
5
fast?
days. He's like, yeah, I put some salt in the water, so now the water is good. The water neutralifies.
Are you
Today I ate
using
a banana.
sea salt?
No. Pink salt.
Himalayan sea salt. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Or pink
yeah.
salt. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good for you. A little bit of lemon.
Yeah, my
all you
personal
need.
favorite is when he goes, yeah, I ate a banana today, some broth. I'm working my way up to a raspberry.
Each day I'm adding one food. Today I'm going to eat a cucumber.
A whole cucumber.
Maybe 2. Maybe I'll get fancy.
You're gonna borrow one out of Jessica's nightstand
Yeah, a whole cucumber,
That's not where
as
I keep
Jessica
them.
calls
To
it,
fill your-
9 of Connor's dick.
to fill your cavernous gash.
Cavernous Cash was my nickname in middle
Oh,
school.
by the way, if there's an echo, I didn't fuck up the recording. It's Jessica's wearing shorts.
Man, that pussy got reverb.
Shut the fuck up.
hello. Goodbye.
He's just running.
Gross.
Also,
Round number 1, sorry, go ahead.
I'm not going to be clear on the podcast.
No one
Yeah.
wants you well put together here.
No, there have been live shows where I'm like, I need to like hit my head on stage so people know that I'm trying to be dumber for them.
Yeah, you gotta bonk it with a mallet. Do you animals love me yet?
Yes.
Oh man, what a dark window.
It's like
into
when
Tom's
Daniel
shit.
Johnston would
That
go off
made me
his meds
so
to do a good
sad.
show.
Anyways, what is
Start huffing gas before we record. I think I'll do better.
Huffing
Oh yeah,
gas.
get on your knees, Jessica. Spread them.
I don't want to kill him.
Well, we finished things Jessica's pussy smells like bingo. Everybody, we blacked out the card.
Yeah. All right, let's flip it over. Round 2.
All right. Is somebody microwaving fish at the office? Round 1.
Dead cat.
A live cat, but it's very sick.
Trash can on fire. A live cat, but it's very sick. That's great.
Round 1. Which of the following is not a dumb thing Connor said on this podcast? A. Power bomb. I'm going to say them all in Tom's voice, by the way, even though they're Connor things.
Okay.
A. Power bomb. That's the worst kind of lottery to win. B. Sometimes you don't, have the time for syntax. C. I'm sorry you're not smart enough to make up your own words. Or D. I'm touching my hairy arms a lot. It feels real good.
I'm gonna go D.
I'm going D.
Yeah. Jessica knows I don't have body hair.
You
Yeah.
have hairy arms.
I mean, I've blonde.
They're not hairy.
Yeah, they're
good
just
hair, but
yeah.
there's hair present.
You know,
That
it's like
could
the-
have been an impression of me. What was BNC?
But that was the
That's
joke.
true. It could have been
Yeah.
him you doing an impression of Tom.
B was sometimes you don't, have the time for syntax.
He would definitely say syntax.
And C, yeah, it's pretty smug. And C is, I'm sorry you're not smart
You
enough
guys,
to
I'm
make up your own words.
I'm
So
not
is that.
smug. You guys are just fucking retarded,
I'm gonna
Right.
say. I'm gonna say C.
guys. Huh?
Okay, the correct answer is C.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Tom on the board.
Tom knows me better than I know myself.
I know all of you better than you know yourselves.
Tom does this.
Tom is
does this
wise.
creepy shit where he's like, "I know when you're lying," and I'm like, "When am I lying?" And he's like, "I'm
All
not
the
gonna
time."
tell you."
I know. I'm not going to tell you. Tom is my favorite person in the
Tom,
whole
Jessica,
world.
to be fair, I only lied to you about like all the most important things.
You lied about everything.
No, I didn't.
No, that's true. You weren't lying when you're like, I don't love you. I was never attracted to you. That was true. AIDS. What's
Whoa,
the next?
Damn, that's
I'm just kidding.
I didn't say. Did I say that? I don't think I said that.
Said what?
I was never attracted to you.
What?
I thought it. I mean, are you a mind reader?
I am a mind reader. I get that from Tom. I know when you're lying.
Oh shit.
Round 2.
Keith, stop having those thoughts. I can hear them.
Oh, no. This is my mom and
You
several
can eat
dads
Cheetos
all over
after.
again.
That'd be great if during this tense moment Keith was like, "Go to your happy place," and then the heart music, and he's just on an island made of Cheetos with the Cheeto palm trees.
I am very hungry.
Yeah, let's hurry up so Keith can eat. and me.
Yeah.
Round 2. Which of the following is not a thing Connor said? A. Don't come on my shoes and tell me it's raining. B. Fucking bed bath in your butt. C.
Man, I'm
Enjoy
good.
this hairy belly friction. Or D. And that happened where the poop goes.
Man.
Those last two both sound like they could be about me.
Yeah, but I'm a funny guy, man. Even if I only came up with 3 out of 4 of these, good stuff.
What was the first one?
Don't come on my shoes and tell me it's
I
raining.
think it's that one.
I'm gonna say that one. Yeah.
Okay.
I love when people come on my shoes.
Fuck. What's
No, you love your shoes too
I'm
much.
coming in your shoes
What
quietly.
what
for-
was BNC?
I do love my shoes.
B was fucking bed bath in your butt. C was enjoy this hairy belly friction.
I'm gonna say B.
Correct answer was A. Don't come on my shoes and tell me it's raining.
I knew it.
A lot of hairy belly friction going on in this podcast studio.
It is.
Yeah, pretty much all of us.
And I'm just talking about Jessica's undershirt.
Cha-cha-cha. You human sweater wearing bitch.
You're robust with
Yeah. You've got the torso of an Armenian grandfather. Oh.
It's just nice to have a father.
Yeah.
Round number 3. A. You know when, like, you're Chinese and you don't really give a shit?
That sounds very Connor.
B. I'm going to vape at my own funeral, bro. No, not funeral. Wedding. That one. C. I'm going to go ahead and just say that probably 7 out of 10 apes have herpes. Or D. I'm going to marry your mom and become your uncle.
Well, we know the 4th one's real.
Yeah. That's the funniest thing you've ever
I'm going
said.
C.
What's B and C again?
B was, I'm going to vape at my own funeral, bro. No, not funeral. Wedding. That one.
I never thought I was going to get married.
And C was, I'm going to go ahead and just say that probably 7 out of 10 apes have herpes.
Ooh, I don't think I have any. You know what? I'm gonna say C.
Okay.
I don't think I have any opinion on STDs in the animal kingdom.
What was A?
Well, you
A
should.
was, you know when, like, you're Chinese and don't really give a shit?
Let's say A.
Okay.
You've never had anything, have you?
Feline AIDS.
All right, smell number 4. We're one away
scratch
from a
puff.
bingo.
I
do-
said the ape one.
Okay, you're all wrong. It was B, the vaping one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you said B, didn't you?
No,
you didn't think
no,
you
I
were
said
gonna-
C.
okay.
Yeah.
man, I'm pretty proud that I was able to outright Connor at being Connor.
You've never had any STDs, have you? Because I haven't either.
No.
I mean, love for
Why?
you
It
could
sounds
count
like
as
you're
one.
about to be like, because I have gonorrhea and it's burning my hair off.
No, I don't. I'm just
No.
surprised by
It's
like how
emboldening
many
my gross dumb wiener.
just like raw dong loads you've taken.
I don't take that many anymore.
Sir. You said that indignantly, but also going through your recent Rolodex of loads.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm like, I don't have a lot of sex now. It's very weird.
Yeah, that's
I've like healthy.
So it's just like we're still dating.
Yeah, except I'm happy.
No, you're not.
man. Round number 4. A.
You know, everyone can see your Twitter, right?
Oh man.
You know, your Twitter is public.
Well, let's just do this.
Jessica, how many people do you think you fucked since we stopped dating? I think that'd be a funny one.
You know what's funny?
Why?
I was going to ask that in a different version of this game that I was putting together.
Oh, okay.
How many people do I think I fucked? I know exactly how many
Since
people I
the breakup,
fucked.
how many?
3. How many people have you lied about loving since we broke up?
1, 2. No, just Keith and Tom. So I think
For the listener, they
How
used
many
to
have you
date.
fucked? Like 800?
no, I don't know.
You don't know.
I
What are you,
don't.
me, when I was your age?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy. All right.
I mean,
A,
calling some of them people seems strong.
I like a mild bunch.
A mild.
Like you pick up the big bunch of bananas and you're like, well, that's excessive, so you get the next one.
Yeah.
But
A
it's
sense.
but it's not.
But they're not as
bananas.
ripe, and they're about to just fully turn over.
I mean, they're
but-
legally ripe. But
Yeah. They're not as ripe, and they're from Pittsburgh.
Shout out to Pittsburgh.
Man, Pittsburgh is the horniest city for the Mean Boys that could ever exist.
Yeah. It was a pretty horny stop.
Yeah,
on the
that's
tour.
because it's just a bunch of dumpster stealers.
Wow.
God
Wow.
bless the steel industry. You know what?
Dumpster stealers? Did someone rob your house? You errant raccoon?
Steel stealers with the metal.
Yeah, it's
you know,
the name of their football team.
You know,
The
I don't.
bridge.
I don't
know much about Pittsburgh, but it doesn't surprise me that people from Pittsburgh would fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Based on what I know.
Honestly, us neither. We got there and we're like, this checks out.
The thing
we-
I know the
There's
most
urban
about them
blight,
is
you know,
We
like
belong here.
you know.
their hero is a rapist. Like
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. Okay.
Oh wait, no, is that Philly? Where's Rocky from?
Philly.
Oh.
Philly, not Pittsburgh.
Because Sylvester
would've been
Stallone's a
noble.
rapist too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is?
Allegedly, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Round number 4. A, the podcast returns with our final segment and favorite game. Ladies and gentlemen, just gentlemen, ... We don't know what's going on in your heads. B, I'm very aware of the pertinent nature of this medium. C, Dice
That's
Clay, you
definitely
fucking, I don't know, fettuccine gorilla. Or D, yeah, fire is, burns you.
These are all
Shit.
real or all fake?
No, one of these is fake.
I'm gonna go C.
D.
Fettuccine gorilla is too funny for me.
Oh, D.
Okay.
I'm gonna say D.
Correct answer is C. Connor's
Ah.
finally on the board.
You know how not funny you are.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought fettuccine gorilla was a good fit because you love just putting a food.
Yeah, let me know.
before a
Hey,
racist
let me know if
store.
you need any more tags. Yeah, because I'm so unfunny.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha.
Hey, you're both like fine.
Hey, shut up, nipples.
Well, with hot wit like that.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah.
the people of Edinburgh are lucky to have
I
you.
wrote that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get funny enough to have a closer that I have to sing. You know, that's how you know when you're really funny.
Wait, what does that mean?
I sing. I have
Oh.
a singing thing that I don't even do anymore, but I get it.
Wow, good for you.
We can't all talk about fucking women in our cars forever, you know?
You know, actually, I retired that joke when I did it
When
on
I
True
fucked a
TV.
lady in Pittsburgh
In her car.
Hey,
in a truck.
I fucked a lady near a boat.
it was in
Checkmate,
her
whore.
friend's guest bedroom. Thank you very much. She gave me a ride to the airport and was very nice.
That was such a bummer in Pittsburgh because I was like, hey, should I have
And
my...
then I did our JFL showcase. Oh no, not the one we were on, the other one.
Oh, the other one.
Yes,
Well,
Tom.
I fucking I was like, hey guys, should I have my birthday drink here because we'll have a good time? You guys were like, yeah, go have it, and I got it.
You
And guys-
abandoned him to go fuck
and then you guys both
Pittsburghians?
just left to fuck people.
Yeah, we absolutely did.
On his birthday?
Yes.
well,
You
my
guys
bir-
are bad friends.
No, we're not.
Okay, no. If you left him to fuck someone in like Chicago or a reputable city, you abandon your friend on his birthday to fuck some Pittsburgh
Nah,
bitches.
this girl was hot enough to live in like
To
a
be
real-
fair,
No, they were very attractive.
to be fair,
girls.
she lived in Florida. So, I mean, she was
well,
from Pittsburgh originally.
Respect. Poor Tom.
Round number 5, all real or all fake. A, fucking trying to get the Palestinians and the proto and what the fucking Catholics and the proto gents. B,
What?
that's what he said. B, do you think you
Allegedly.
can do better? Probably not, but try, I guess. I don't know. Leave me alone. C, there's another one with a knife on its tail. I think it's called a Stegosaurus. Or D, people, because I think sometimes do not get the layer of irony and you know the fucking, what's the fucking word? Satire! All real
Man,
or all
I'm
fake?
smart. Those are all real.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You
There's
sound
no
like you
way.
had a head injury.
Yeah.
Well, no, what
Anyway.
he's trying to do, these were mostly him mocking me, right?
No, most of these are real. Just,
Oh, cool.
You guys-
They're that
I mean-
thing where Connor just starts talking a lot because
And
he's
his
like,
voice
if there's
changes
silence,
just
I'll
a
have
little
to feel.
bit. Yeah.
I'm trying for
And
there not
he
to be.
speaks from the tip of the roof of his mouth.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really accurate, and I didn't realize I did that, and I'm going to be very self-conscious
Wait,
about
say that
it.
again?
He does that voice where like he starts speaking from the tip of the roof of his mouth.
Oh,
Like
shit.
do
Like do the you guys I can't do it, but like the
yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're
Well,
talking
You know what I'm
I,
talking
I sometimes will start rambling about errand bullshit because it'll just be quiet and be like, well, this is a podcast. I mean, they can't watch us sit here and look at each
you're
other.
panicking
so,
about the way you feel,
right now I am.
just in general.
Yeah,
Of course I am.
It's kind of your go-to.
I don't like myself. Those are all real.
Yeah, they sure are. Who could care? The Mean Boys podcast is a bummer now.
No, dude, this is a healing episode. I think this will be a valuable tool for people.
I feel like you guys
struggling
feel worse,
with
but you're going to
heartbreak.
say you feel bad.
I
to
feel
justify this.
fine.
I'm good. I'm doing great.
When I said you
I'm doing
guys-
awesome, guys.
I've done a lot of work on myself.
Tom, you doing all right?
I'm also
here.
old.
You want to eat some Cheetos?
You guys, I've done.
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
How about instead of cucumbers, Cheetos?
How about you
yeah,
eat food
they both
like a
start with
man?
C.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm allergic to.
Tom!
Go spinach next. All
You ever had an
vegetables
allergic
first.
reaction to any food?
Yes, soy.
Okay, you're allergic. What?
Soy.
Yeah, so you know.
Well, yeah, that's so.
Yeah,
so-
but I
Yeah, but you have to reintroduce. He's not wrong. I mean, you don't have to go that dramatic. You probably just do like an autoimmune paleo, but like start vegan. But you could be having like emotional reactions to shit too.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on with me.
If Connor would just
but this
eat
is your
soup, he'd be
guys'
happy.
episode to be a mess. I'm not gonna eat fucking Cheetos right now. The Mean Boys will be right back.
No, we won't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to bring you the return of one of our most notorious sketches, the Mean Boys History of Cinema. Now, these were born out of Snark Week, and this is basically Tom writing a sketch about movies, kind of. It's allegedly cinema. It's also been
cinema.
a television show several times.
I think it was a music video once.
Yeah, it was the concept of the Backstreet Boys and
Yeah.
the movie show. So basically, Tom wrote this during Snark Week, and the deal, as with all these episodes, is this: we will put it on air, provided he does every single voice,
Yeah,
and we do every sound effect.
Yep.
And we do it live. There's no editing. There's
Nope.
no second takes.
One
no
take
fixing
wonders.
anything.
Yep.
And I also have not read it up until this
I
point.
have no idea what's about to take place.
Okay.
Yep. So here we go. I'm going to read the part of the narrator.
And any sound
No,
effect.
I do all the parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Every sound effect choice we make here, anything is going solely on the words you have placed in the script.
Sure. Yes. Okay.
Are you ready, Tom?
Yep. We got this.
Take it away.
It's going to be great.
You guys want to no drum?
No, that doesn't
Yep.
sound
That
anything
does
it
sounds terrible.
Okay. Welcome to the Mean Boys History of Cinema, where we take classic films throughout the history and provide them their actual origin of their name without the filter of Hollywood mumbo jumbo. If you want the Hollywood experience without the glitz and glamour, you've come to the right place. Now let's keep it real with the Mean Boys. And what is realer than the classic?
Shut up, you stupid idiot.
What is
man.
realer than the classic film Back to the Future?
Here it says party noises. So
Oh, man.
I almost got the tail on the
Oh, I
donkey.
drank such a wine cooler.
Hey, my name's Future, and I all like rapping and shizzle. Hello, beautiful woman who I respect for her intelligence and individualism, and who I waited to express my sexual interest in to make sure I appreciated her personality first, and not just the shape of her glutes and breasts. I am now going to ask you to hop on this dick. Are you ready to hop on this dick? Yeah, let's make the whoopee.
Pause. I'm going to go ahead and point out that the name of this character in Tom's script is Groupie Whore.
Oh wait, I gotta do zoop.
It's just taking off close sounds. Why does it sound like wet meat?
It's Tom's close.
Oh, we're making out now. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Why are you facing me, lady? Huh? If we're going to do this tango on each other's genitals, you gotta keep your back to the future. Oh, okay.
Oh man,
God damn
that's
it.
so good.
Wow.
Oh.
That's why it's called that.
This inexplicably is the worst one yet.
Oh, there's 2 pages left.
Oh my god.
I had
Fucking do it.
no idea what humble origins. But let's not stop there. Our next film is a classic about people in a bad situation. Make some noise for Boys in the Hood.
Oh, no. Bad neighborhood noises. So everyone just be quiet and let the mics pick up the house.
Hey, man, why are you always wearing a hood? That hood is so big. Damn it, Ice Cube.
Pause. The characters are labeled Ice Cube and other black
I
guy.
don't know the other characters. Damn it, Ice Cube. It has to be big because this is where I keep my son.
I'm a boy in the hood.
Oh, shit, I get it. You keep the boy in the hood. Yeah, man, it's always hard. How beautiful.
Tom, get the fuck out of here.
We're starting to wrap it up. And following our theme of this Mean Boys history of cinema, make it loud for Saving Private Ryan.
I'm blown away that they're all movies this time.
I'm almost disappointed. I was waiting for the third one to be, and the sense of smell.
Okay, wait, sorry.
Oh, it's a war.
Tom Hanks, we're never going to find this guy. Don't give up, Hope, Sergeant. Don't give up, Hope, Sergeant guy. Wait,
Keep your own stupid thing right, because he calls him Sergeant Guy, but he's labeled Sergeant Dude.
Yeah.
wait, is this him? Is that? Wait,
I like
wait,
that Tom took the time to write this into a script format. Like, it's not even like a Word
I
document.
also like that I think this is the first correct usage of the word there.
Wait, is that him up there in that crow's nest? Ryan, is that you?
Everyone sounds a lot like Future.
I can't confirm or deny that. What? I don't like giving out personal information. Ryan, we are trying to save your life. Oh, thank you, but I don't really like the government really meddling into my affairs. Ryan, your brothers are dead and your mom would like you to come home. Yeah, that's because she's nosy. At least let us come get you some food. Can we get you some cake? Do you like cake? That's for me to know and you to know that not to know. I'm going to be a passive-aggressive libertarian dick about it. Okay, well, would you be more willing to talk in like an hour? Or like 2 hours? We're supposed to come back with you. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe try calling me. We did. We called, we emailed, we sent a carrier pigeon out, and you didn't respond to any of it. Oh, well, maybe I'm telling you to fuck off then. Wow, that's some sort of Private Ryan.
Tom, drown in what you've done.
Thanks for tuning into the Mean Boys History of Cinema, Part 3, uncovering the truths of Hollywood one movie at a time. Until next time, Mean Boys.
God.
Tom, I yearn for the return of mystery.
You guys killed him. You guys wish for his resurrection.
All right, well, we'll be back next week with Joe, hopefully.
And the Mean Boys podcast is back, and it's time for the Mean Boys mailbag.
All bag of mail.
It's a Mean Boys mailbag. Fuck everything. God is dead. Send us an email or give us a call. Have you ever heard the one about keeping the dog? It's a motherfucking Mean Boys mailbag.
Where we're going to read your questions, listen to your voicemails, give you all the answers to your pressing questions. It's a full mailbag today. I think people are excited about the Peace Summit.
It's just nice to know somebody's bag is getting filled, you know? I'm sorry I called my pussy a bag.
Wait, this is the piece of it?
I'm not. Bags hold water. There's holes
I
in
feel
it.
like every word he leaves a sentence on, you're like, I'm going to say it in this snarky tone, figure out how it means pussy later.
Yeah.
I'm not a good comedian. I just talk about my pussy.
You're
Let
a
it be
female
known.
comedian, is what you describe.
So really just not even a comedian.
Yeah, you're more of like a
So lady with her thoughts and her lips.
like
Yeah,
a
just goes
diverse.
up there talking about a bleeding wage gap.
You're like a diversity program with tits. You know, it's just sort of like a Make-A-Wish thing.
I wish I had
A
tits.
white woman, the most diverse person there is.
Jessica is much funnier than me, and I'm kidding. Is the house more or less gross than the last time you were there?
Did you just fart?
I didn't fart. If I farted, I would tell you.
The chair creaked, but it did sound like you farted
It sounded like as
quizzically.
soon as you said that question, you were like,
I'm disappointed. I wish I had a bunch of farts like chambered up
I'm
for the
pretty
show
glad-
today.
Oh boy, I'm not.
If you farted in this heat, I'm gonna beat you to death.
It seems
Bro,
cleaner.
you couldn't fucking lift your fist over your head without passing out.
I'll fucking set you on fire, dude.
It seems cleaner, but it seems like there's still a lot of ants, so it's hard to tell. But
Yeah,
They
there's a
slept
lot
for a
of
long
ants.
time.
But
But I think
ants-
now that the podcast studio's up here, you guys like try to give the illusion of being somewhat put together
Yeah.
by not having Keith's couch.
Yeah,
does
well, yeah,
all-
well, Tom has to live somewhere.
Yeah, how does
and-
the old podcast studio look?
It looks like a nice place to live, Tom. I think you're doing great.
Don't
Tom's doing great, you
condescend to
guys.
me.
Yeah. You notice I added 2 new pieces of plastic furniture to my room since the last
Oh,
time.
who bought those for you?
Tom, it's hard not
Me.
to talk down to you when you live at
From
the bottom of a
Craigslist?
pit.
It was $10. I got them at Target. What is
Look
your
at you, drawers on wheels.
Well, yeah, for medicine that I have to take from all the diseases I got from your pussy or something. What is your
Oh,
stance?
you got
Nice.
burned.
Yeah, dude, you fucking.
Yeah, I did.
That was a roaster right there. That
You
was
just
a,
got owned.
That was a hot roaster. A hot roaster. Of,
You would have had
of
to
heat.
fuck
You know what,
me.
guys?
Heated
Now
words.
I'm not going to tell you what Bruce
Just-
Willis is like in person.
just-
I hope you're happy.
Just directed
I'm
toward
keeping
Jessica.
all the information to myself.
Is he bald? I bet he's bald.
He's got a. Well, you know what? You'll never know, will you? You'll never find out.
Does he have a little hair?
Nope, you will never
What
know.
about a beard?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's
Oh,
his
is he
dick
trying to
taste
goatee?
like?
It's like you have
Male or female?
Man, I would suck Bruce Willis's dick.
Me too. I'd suck Bruce Willis's everything.
Yeah.
Are you listening,
I mean,
Bruce?
I would lead with the dick, but like if there's other stuff that needs to get sucked,
I like
I'll
to mix
address
it up.
I'll address it as it comes.
Yeah, you will.
I feel like Bruce Willis likes to have his nipples bit while he
I feel like that's a lot of men, and people are somehow surprised by that.
I've never had that.
I do
before.
enjoy it. Yeah.
I never request it, but whenever it happens, I'm like,
It's like a pleasant
"Ooh."
surprise.
I feel bad requesting it because it's like if someone's gonna like.
It's like when you get a fry in your onion rings, you're like, okay. Now I'm coming.
That's so funny. What is your quintessential Casablanca remake? Out Cold. Follow up on Weezer's Island in the Sun as ours. I don't even
What
know.
the fuck are any of those words?
I don't understand what any of those questions
They
mean.
asked what we think of the movie Out Cold, to which I say, shut up.
I don't know what that is.
I wish it was cold.
I think I actually
don't
saw
know. Is
that,
the
and
one
I
with
think it was
the-
okay.
It's a snowboarding one with Zach Galifianakis.
And somebody gets
Yeah.
their dick stuck in a hot tub? Does that happen? Is that something else?
Probably. It seems like a thing that would happen.
Yeah, certainly.
And number 2 was something about Weezer. I don't know. Fuck this asshole.
This is another thing. I also feel like you
Say
wanted me
it
to
ain't so. Oh, oh.
dirty talk like way too disrespectfully for me to, because I'd be like, yeah, you're a real slut. Like it was just, I don't.
Okay, you were never that great at it.
No. I mean, I couldn't like, you'd just be like,
You respect me?
call me a cum guzzling whore, and I'd be like, yeah, what you said.
Hey, you don't talk to yourself so impolitely.
Yeah, what about this negative self-talk? What's your most satisfying experience quitting a job? Insert joke.
Hand blow. You get
Is
it.
that for me?
Yeah, for all of us.
For all of us.
I guess when I quit Old Navy and I lied and told them that my mother died and I had to move back to Northern California because I was too embarrassed to tell them I just wanted to do comedy full time.
Wait, what was the question?
Your most satisfying
Fun
experience
quitting a job.
Oh, I accidentally gave someone $99.99 or in like 80 something cents off a fake 100 bill, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. Like, and I was just like,
Oh, was this at the gas station?
Yep.
I didn't even
You
know
worked
that
at a gas
happened.
station?
Of course he did.
I worked at a gas station.
Did you really?
Yeah, Hess
Well,
gas
I worked in
station.
the parking lot of the gas station.
Hey, somebody's got to pay these bills.
Being a prostitute, you see.
Yeah, my best quitting job was I quit being a phone sex operator.
Were
Were you a phone sex operator?
Yeah, I was.
Shut up. That rules.
Did I even know that? I don't think I, knew that
I
one.
mean, what would it
I'm
have
not-
made a difference?
I'm not mad. It's just a fun fact. I would have thought it was
Why
hilarious.
do you think I chat so much in the bedroom?
I just
don't know.
wouldn't have guessed because you're the
Because my
horrible
voice
and
is
dirty talk.
disgusting.
What is the weirdest like phone sex like request you ever got?
One guy had a humiliation fetish where he just wanted, like, in his phone sex fantasy, it was me and all my girlfriends.
You told me you would never speak.
But yeah, I mean, it lines up. He wanted, like, putting a dildo in his ass and then crawling around on all fours and me telling him to oink like a pig.
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
And boy, did the tables turn one day when a man called me a pig in bed. But, you know, it's a whole thing.
I never called you a pig.
Pig is
No.
rough.
It made for a great bit, but
I've called a lot
horrible
of
night.
people a lot of things in bed. Pig is maybe the worst thing you could call somebody.
People
Yeah.
wanted to be shit on, but like just fake
wanted to
shit on.
hear it
So then I
described.
had to go. I I'm shitting. I was like, during phone sex? I mean, I've never done it during real sex, but then I'm like, oh, you need to hear me. It's a great time to take a shit break, honestly.
You just like hold the phone away from you, drop an Alka-Seltzer and a cup of water.
That's fun. Sound effects are fun. Just like chewing on bananas and being like, and I'm like, I don't even know what this is supposed to sound like. What is this noise?
Yeah.
Vaguely flesh
I'm
on.
fingering myself.
Did you have? Were you doing like multiple voices? Depending on who was calling?
It was like all these like circus.
It was like the Phil Hendry show, but with a pussy.
Well, people would call back immediately sometimes after they did it, and like you had to just pretend to be different girls. So it's just like, and there were like dominatrix lines and stuff, but I really rarely did those.
I would love.
Well, how did you quit?
I was like, I'm quitting, and they're like, but you make so much money on bonuses. Don't you want to make money? I'm like, if you think I can't have sex for money, much more money than this.
You're probably right.
So,
I would love to like just have access to my Samuel L. Jackson soundboard during one of your phone
during
sex.
phones. That'd be so amazing.
Oh yeah.
I would love
worst
to get a
is-
job doing phone
The
sex.
worst
Are you
is-
taking off your clothes? Correctamundo.
That'd be so.
Where are
amazing.
the turtles?
Describe what my penis looks like.
Well, the worst is that we were trained to like pretend that we had just called
Trained.
in.
You were
Yeah,
trained.
Well, just like the 5 notes.
Did they make
give
you watch a video?
No.
And you're like, Mom. So that
They
was the acting
literally
job.
had a
you told
train
me
run
about.
us, and then they're like, "That's how bad it could get." But we had to pretend we had just called into a phone sex line.
Oh, so you were supposed to be like a person.
Like it's supposed to be like a party line. We're like, I'm just so horny.
Yeah.
And it's like, who are these stupid fucking men that think
Oh,
women
they're
are
out there.
Horny
calling
ones.
to paying for phone sex? Absolutely not. But I'm very auditory, so it was there were moments where I was like, oh, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm extremely auditory
That
with
makes
sex. Like I could probably
Which
not
is
see
great
it before.
because fucking
you're
me
hideous.
is like fucking a vampire, you know? Because
Yeah.
I just make eye contact and
Yeah, but if a vampire was
play my
like
organ.
a
was
little
picturing you,
bag
like,
full of mayonnaise.
Silent thrust and then just blah.
I do like to talk sometimes, but
One stunted orgasm.
Yeah.
like I think I'm pretty good at dirty talk, but a lot of
2
times I'm
inches.
just too like fucking sad to like want to like. I'm like, I'm stupid. You
You're
know
not
what?
good at dirty talk, but you're good at enunciating, and that makes up for it.
I would tell my dirty talk story, but I'm turning it into a bit, and so I don't want to
Tell it right now.
It's good. We've told it on the podcast before.
I've told. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's
It's not gonna spoil it though.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
I'll tell the non-bit version. Is basically a girl was masturbating and she was doing it with a pillow, and I didn't
With
know-
a pillow?
Yeah.
Like,
some-
well, how? What? Humping a pillow? What was she?
Yeah, she was fucking the pillow, and then I was
Oh.
just like,
Old school.
I didn't know. Yeah, I guess.
One pillow to
Before
another.
I knew about fucking, and I was just like, I don't know, this feels good. When I didn't know what a clit was, but I could feel it.
Yeah.
And then finally, like, I just kept fucking it up, and then finally I didn't know what to say, and she's like, I'm close. So I was just like, yeah. Fuck that pillow. And then she just died laughing. It was yeah, no one came.
Dirty talk is weird because it's also
Yeah.
like there's only so much you can say, and if like it doesn't end quickly, or if you're fucking the person repeatedly, you're like,
Oh yeah. I kind of use my whole
Yeah.
script.
Well, I
you know?
have like 4 programs I can run. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
you're like, oh, we did dirty slut already.
Yeah,
yeah,
well, that's the thing. There's like you know like I like this is my pussy. Like I'm taking it. There's like you know like oh you're getting hurt. Like there's like we're
Yeah.
having a good time together. Like there's a lot of different.
It's like playing like a KOTOR. There's just 4 conversation options.
The weirdest dirty, the 2 weirdest dirty talk things I've ever done was once a gal was blowing me, and I just said that feels so fucking good, which would have been fine, except I accidentally said, dude.
I'd be lying if I said I've probably been called dude during sex.
Well, I literally just like oh, you're just laughing on my dick, and I'm like terrific.
How does that feel?
Was that somebody laughing on your dick?
Yeah.
It feels like you're about to have a very uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, I've only ever had someone laugh at it.
Yeah, I remember I was fingering somebody some time, and she was asking me like, "How does that pussy feel?" But I couldn't quite hear her, like she wasn't being loud enough. So she's like, and I like, you ever like ask for clarification, and then realize what somebody said afterwards?
Yeah, and then you're like,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
So my exact phrasing was, "What? Oh, tight." Kept going. Like I was acknowledging someone's new Vans.
I had a funny one where I was it was one of my earlier sexual encounters, and I was fucking this lady, and I was like, oh my god, that pussy feels so good, and she goes, really, that one?
That's what you call it. You call it that pussy.
And
You're
it's
like, well, it's not my pussy.
well, yeah, that's just how like people dirty
not how
talking
you do it.
porn, but it's like you don't really want to hear that if a guy's inside of you, you know.
I mean, I think that's debatable.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
I always just
everyone-
think I have trouble because like the writer in me needs to mix up the words.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I
yeah.
can't keep saying dick or cock over and over.
I do
Yeah.
the same thing, and sometimes like you're looking so hard for like the new line that you realize you're saying something weird and
Yeah.
like horrifying.
And you're like 407 years ago. What?
Yeah, you ever refer to somebody's pussy as yours to destroy? That's a weird fucking moment.
All right,
That's
Thanos.
the most-
Yeah, like
What the fuck is
some
that shit?
Megatron shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I'll do like I'll make like a countdown before I like do
that's a fun
something.
one, yeah.
Or what? I'm just like, oh, you counted too quick. You got to start over, you stupid bitch, or whatever.
that's really good.
I don't say stupid bitch.
Yeah.
You should. You should try stupid
my,
bitch.
My number.
Stupid bitch is pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of times when I'm talking about, I'm just role playing as confident guy.
I just like the idea of you fucking saying, yes, you like that, don't you, you trollop?
You
Yeah.
trollop. Yeah.
Wench. Has having Ari Shaffir legally adopt you fill the intense emotional void that caused you to have a fellow comedian adopt you? This guy-
That's a good ass tweet.
He hasn't legally adopted me yet because of the paperwork is not going through yet. But I mean, we got a court date, but we can't do it because we're both on tour. Also, nothing will fill the void.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if I've learned anything, it's just there's not enough cum and sugar I can shovel into myself. No.
Come in here, sugar.
But good question.
Come and Sugar is my favorite Marcy Playground song.
Do you shovel in at the same time, or are they separate?
If you're lucky.
Okay.
If the person's a good person, they'll let you.
Okay.
With your mom coming on the podcast soon, can you tell us how you avoided being the racist animal you were destined to be, Keith?
That'd be for me.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
what? Why are you guys interviewing my
I don't know.
mom?
First of all, I want to.
Well, Terry and I have been talking.
He's
He's a pretty cool
My
guy.
mom is like a charming, folksy racist at this point. My mom was never a Nazi. She was just married to one. My mom was not a
Been
racist
there.
animal. No, I don't know, man. Yeah, I was just talking about this with my girlfriend the other day. Like, it's weird that I'm not a total fucking scary monster man. I don't really have an answer as to why that is. I think being evil just seemed exhausting.
Amen.
And Keith hates effort.
Yeah, no, I like effort.
If you applied yourself, you would have
Heroin
been a
is
great
too
Nazi.
expensive.
Unfortunately, the sin of sloth captured another soldier for the white race. You realized you liked watching TV poker while you eat fucking macaroni and cheese a lot more than you liked making a difference for the future of your
that's
people.
me.
Yep.
Dude, macaroni and cheese sounds so good.
That does sound pretty good.
If a baby was born deaf and blind, what language does it think in? Smells. Am I a bad person for liking Jell-O pudding pops? Nope, it's a bad question. Would you classify Romeo and Juliet as a tragic romance of lovers caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, or a tale of two horny teenagers who made a snap decision without really thinking of the consequences? Well, let me pull up Spark
It was
Notes.
a satire. A lot of people don't realize that.
Oh, okay.
Shakespeare was already making fun of young love by
Really?
saying how ridiculous people are. I don't know. I heard someone say that once. I just accepted it as
Yeah,
truth.
like,
it would make sense. It's like
that's-
way better if you think it's a satire.
That goes into like the file of like Born in the USA is not a patriotic song, and like the doctor's name is Frankenstein. It's
either
yeah, but
way-
shut up.
Do you know that it's not a true story? It was made
Yeah,
up.
it's made up.
Yeah, so it's really just whatever you
But
think
West
it
Side
is.
Story, that one was real.
Yeah, yeah. I just met a girl named Maria.
And I couldn't make her come either.
That's shut.
I made you come.
Nah.
You.
Genuinely, did he ever make you come?
I made you come fix this shelf.
I,
I'm just kidding. You would never ask. I would just be like, I've got it. I can do everything.
yeah.
I'm Bob the Builder. Why don't you want to fuck me?
You just had a horny stepmom you couldn't fulfill.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh.
This is really doing a lot of.
Oh, you don't want to lick that.
Wait, what did you do?
I mean, I've licked worse.
This is really bad PR for my dick, guys. This
Yeah.
is. I'm gonna have to do a
Hey,
whole cleanup.
there'll
on
always
this.
be Pittsburgh.
Did you think you were gonna bring her in, and we were all just gonna be like, "Man, you ever think about how great Connor's dick is?"
Every day
You
of
ever
my
think about
life.
it? You ever think about it? What a tender love maker he is.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't get a better reputation when I brought my ex-girlfriend on Mean Boys.
Yeah, man. This really blew up
You
in
were
my
a
face.
great.
Opening act.
What was the question?
That's not true. I was too hard to follow. I feel
He's right. That one time when there was like 2 fans there
to what Mean Boys fans,
and no one else, and I was like, well, they came for him.
and all those
Just
times.
Well, somebody had to come for him.
Yeah, and all those other shows where nobody knew who I was and they still liked me more. Would you rather get super famous by having some part of your work co-opted by the far right, or spend 12 hours buried in a septic tank with a snorkel? P.S. The snorkel can be filtered to remove the smell, but you can't wear a wetsuit.
I don't know. If I do both of them, will you wipe that shit-eating grin off your face?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
What shit-eating grin?
Your face.
I don't care. Would rather die than do both of those things.
Yeah.
What were the options again?
It was
I
being,
mean,
a,
I don't
being
care.
a septic tank full of poop or have like become popular with the alt-right.
If I become super famous is what it was, right?
Yeah.
If I was super famous, I'd probably drown myself in a septic tank anyway, because I don't want that. So
Yeah,
That would be the funniest way to kill yourself.
losers.
The mayor
And then,
of a
like,
city-
they make like an Amy Winehouse documentary about you, and like, the posters with just the septic tank.
And
you
it's
know?
still an open casket.
There was a
picture of
mayor-
a missing poster of you on it.
There was a mayor of a town in Maryland who actually did die that way. She was like,
Oh yeah, that was we did it in a game.
did we talk
Is
about
that probably where the idea came
forgot.
from? I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
if that happened, you can always like after you find out, you do some damage control.
Aren't you guys
Yeah.
already getting super famous from alt-right people?
No, we
gotta
we don't have a lot.
we've had a few a-holes, but we pretty much just say kick rocks and go fuck yourself. We don't need your money.
Yeah, kick rocks, Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, check out our Patreon.
We send them back to the Legion of Skanks holding pen.
Yeah. Scram, white nationalists.
Yeah. Back to your own douchebag ethno state. Yeah, I guess I take the super famous co-op thing because like the Pepe the Frog guy like then found a way to like turn a bunch of Pepe the Frog like shit that got stolen. Like that money went to charity. Like he
Yeah,
found a lot.
you can
Yeah.
always do damage
And it's-
control.
yeah.
That's the thing, yeah. Or like like okay, let's say like Karnak becomes the face of the alt right. Then I make a thing where Karnak marries a Jewish man or something. Like I can ruin their thing.
Also,
You're the only creature with horns more powerful than his.
also, anyone who like
I don't know why they like the podcast, guys.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Jess?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's just anyone who like would dislike you because you accidentally got fame from someone co-opting your shit. Like, I don't want someone that stupid to be a fan of mine anyway.
That is a very good point.
Like, if you're like, well, the fucking a bot in Indiana said a mean thing with a picture of you. It's like, all right, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if that person doesn't like me.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
a fucking retard.
Yeah, fucking retard.
Yeah, you
and-
fucking gay retard. I don't work for the alt right, you faggot. Ah.
And besides the point, bots use pictures of hot women. Let's listen to some voicemails.
Hey, mean boys, it's Luis. I just want to know, well, what are your opinions on 50 Cent as an actor? Yeah. All right, goodbay.
Our opinions on what?
50 Cent as an actor.
Oh, minimal.
Yeah,
but I do love that.
25 cents.
What's up? My name is Luis.
I wanted to know how you felt about that one movie that came out in 2008.
Yeah, I don't know anything he's in except for whatever that
would you
is.
rather get rich or die trying? I think that's what it was called.
50 Cent was alright in that terrible fucking Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
Well, there you have it, man. You got your answer.
He seems like a fun
How
guy.
are you guys celebrating Canada Day today?
You already tweeted us
Why
that
does
question.
everyone keep asking us
No
that?
one gives a shit about Canada Day.
All right, guys.
Hey, mean boys, I'm
Oh,
fucking
Lord.
drunk as shit in Santa Cruz.
Hell yeah, bro.
And I was listening to your
Oh, which headphones?
I can hear it. It's just really quiet.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
show, and fucking the voicemails only make sense when you're not sober. Holy fucking shit, boys. Anyway, wow. I sound like a normal person when I'm sober. Fuck everything. God is dead. Faggot. Cunt.
Dad?
Hey, I'm just gonna tell you guys now. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't
That
do that
made me
one.
feel uncomfortable and sad.
And I realize I just did the
Yeah.
exact same thing as a bit, but
Well, I mean, there's just a lot of like people that are just like, well, life's not going how I wanted to.
Better leave a voicemail for the Mean Boys podcast.
I'm gonna get drunk and call Connor. And I love you guys.
You're
but
just
don't-
in their phone as suicide hotline.
You guys can't look. Like, here's the deal. You guys can't be trusted with slurs. All right, we are responsible slur users.
yeah. It's,
Oh, there's actually an email I want to read about that in a second. Do we want to? We got like a bunch of voicemails. I'm just going to read off some lengths, and let's try to end it a good one. 2 minutes, 34 seconds, a minute 39, or 34 seconds again.
pick one.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, boys, gotta leave another message. I just heard that dude on that last episode say that women are nature's punching bag, and I feel like I gotta do good for some of the mean boys. Listener community. I'm a research assistant up at the UC out here. I feel like I'm a good person. I don't know. I jerk
Oh,
off
you
some
listen to
normal
this
porn.
podcast.
Anyway, fuck everything. God is dead. And still walking home, still drunk.
The same guy. The guy who said that was him.
What's so funny about that is I get the point he was trying to.
Who said women are
motorcycle.
nature's punching bag?
We had a guy couple
last
episodes
week.
or last week or the week before who called in and was like, man, I wouldn't hit a girl, but I could tap a girl, I could shove her. Like, well, but they're made to get hit.
I hope you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've shit on that dude forever.
Yeah, he's a
but
piece of shit.
yeah, we don't fuck with that. But I love that this guy was.
Anyway,
like,
he's probably single. Do you guys have his phone number?
this guy was like, well, I don't want him to think everybody hits girls, so I don't hit girls. I'm a research assistant.
And
that
an
is
alcoholic.
that's the only evidence he gave us that he's a good person. And I don't know.
The next message is him being like, okay, one time.
You know who else had a research assistant? Joseph Mengele. Like, that's not logic.
I
is it a
don't drink and
lobotomy
drive. I don't have a car. Oh, this guy thinks that Tom is a reincarnated general. We're going to have to hear this.
I read this one, and it is long and stupid.
Hey guys, I do a lot of historical research, and I believe I've discovered something you need to know.
Shut up, nerd.
Look, there's no amount of preamble that will make this any less weird, so I'm just going to say it. I believe that Tom is the reincarnation of General George B. McClellan.
Absolutely
I know how
not.
that sounds, but please hear me out. McClellan is most famous for commanding the Union Army until Lincoln removed him from command.
Okay.
But while I was researching newspapers from the 1860s,
When he accepted a fake $100 bill at the gas.
I stumbled upon an obscure and bizarre aspect of McClellan. Motherfuckers would not stop giving him swords. It was a whole thing. In 1861, the city of Philadelphia presented him with a fancy sword, and that was long before Lincoln shit-canned him. In 63, by which time he'd gone full Democratic martyr, Boston did the same. Then, in the spring of 64, at this big fair in New York City, there was this contest to see whether Grant supporters or McClellan supporters could raise more money for a presentation sword. McClellan had more contributors, but the Grant people gave more money, so Grant won. Then, throughout the rest of 64, the soldiers who supported McClellan tried yet again to raise money to give him a presentation sword.
I'm done.
That one more or less fizzled. Something like $800 was raised, and some of that went back to the contributors upon request when it became clear that it wasn't going to happen.
Hey, can I get that
And a little
donation
over
back?
$600 went to an orphanage in New York City at McClellan's request. Anyway, I read all this, and it slowly dawned on me. Tom is the reincarnation of McClellan. It would explain not only the seemingly mystical force that compels people to shower him with bladed weapons, but also his confusion. Tom is a restless spirit, still clinging to a simpler time, unable to let go of his bitterness
yes,
the way
the
Lincoln
Civil
treated
War.
it.
A similar time.
You can sneak little references to Lincoln into your conversation and see how he reacts. Anyway, thanks for the show. I hope to see you sometime when you visit New York.
Abraham Lincoln is one of my spirit guides, according to a psychic. so.
I've got to go steam my khakis. Thanks for listening, Mean Boys.
Wait, he said to bring up
Anyway, off to
Lincoln
tuck in a
and see
t-shirt.
how I react?
Yeah, like if you
How do you
hate
feel about Abraham
Lincoln.
And just be careful because, like I said, he's in the room. He is one of my spirit guides.
He's the dude on the pennies, right?
Yeah.
And the dollars.
And the
he's
five.
Abraham
Lincoln, yeah.
The guy with the hat. The man with the plan to free the slaves.
You know,
Do you remember
all
our
those-
fight about the psychics? That was a pretty funny one.
Yeah, and they were right.
Did a psychic tell you to break up with me? That would be awesome
Yes,
if they
on
did.
an episode.
Really? No,
Yeah, you guys go
you
listen to
know
it.
I'll never prove it because I'll never listen to it.
My
Yeah.
shitty podcast.
podcast is good.
Did he have
I just
any
don't listen to
evidence outside that we've both been given swords?
It was
You've
pretty
been
much
given
just
swords.
a lot of sword
McClellan's
facts.
been given swords.
Yeah,
There
that's
goes
your
that
only
guy.
personality trait.
Also, have you ever been fired by a person in a top hat?
No.
I can't believe you had to think about it.
Has anyone you've ever worked with been shot
And he's like,
in
no,
the
well,
head
Tom
in
was
a
like,
theater?
Tom was like, well, I was laid off from the magic store.
How do
so
you
no.
feel about slaves?
I don't like the idea of slaves.
Aha, union. There it is.
I really thought you were saying I don't like them.
I almost did. I was like, oh, that's
And then I
gonna
was going to
sound
watch
wrong.
you slip on a conversational banana peel.
I caught myself. Did you notice how slowly I was speaking?
Just like McClellan when he fell from that horse.
Yeah.
He fell from a horse?
Maybe, probably.
I
You
never
fucked
thought-
McClellan?
Yeah.
I mean, I had to get something from somewhere.
Man.
I don't.
Plunged his dagger
I
deep
don't,
into her
I don't
parts.
think I'm this McCulkey guy, but I.
McCulkey.
General McCullough.
Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin.
He dropped paint cans on the Confederate soldiers.
He was killed by a bunch of bees.
I
They called him the Sticky Bandit.
I appreciate you thinking about me that much, I think.
I wonder who the rest of you guys were.
Me? Probably some lying whore from history.
Probably.
Bro, who would I be ringing? Some weak man.
I am related to John
yeah.
Brown, apparently.
Yeah, what cuck bitch were you?
Yeah, Jessica was probably like Janet, one of Janis Joplin's abortions.
Yeah, I can see
Probably. That
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I would have been an abortion. I think I was an abortion in my last life.
I love Janis Joplin.
Oh my God, my psychic just told me that I was an abortion in my last
That's
life.
why life seems like it's going on for so long.
You know what Jessica looks like? It's just like I just imagine the bus leaving the Manson family compound to go kill like everybody, and you
Hey,
just
what about
wait for me, fellas.
Like they forgot me behind. I'm like, yeah,
a
wait.
suitcase in your hand with a coat sleeve waving hilariously out the back.
Man, that's like the
like a Muppet trying to hitch a ride.
That's like the special needs guy in the Greyhound who missed the bus and then ran up to us at a stoplight and his pants fell down and he dropped his hot dogs in the best moment of my life.
He had hot dogs.
He had multiple hot dogs.
Of course he did. He
And
was,
then he had
he was
none.
riding a Greyhound.
You guys, that's a mailbag. We got a bunch of shit left over. There's more voicemails for another day. Jessica, thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
Thanks
you're
for
great.
having me.
Listen to the Ignorance is Blessed podcast, where you interview a guest and learn stuff by asking ignorant questions.
Yeah, wait, I have an episode with Tom out, probably. I don't know when this is coming out. When's this coming out?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, I'm putting my episode with Tom will drop tomorrow then.
Yeah, so check that out. Go
Huzzah.
fucking subscribe. Give it a 5-star rating.
Yeah,
You got
and
any
leave
live
a-
dates coming up? You're going to Edinburgh.
I'm going to Edinburgh all of August. Leave a review talking about how small Connor's dick is on my podcast.
Please
You can
do
leave one on
that.
our podcast.
No, it'd be funny if everyone just went on Jessica's podcast and just wrote Connor McSpadden has a small dick.
It'd be really great. But
It would really raise my internet footprint as comedy's ex-boyfriend.
oh god, oh no, is that your brand?
No, unfortunately.
Skankfest this weekend, and then
We're gonna be there too.
yay! Next weekend, Saturday, July 21st, and then Sunday the 22nd, I'm headlining Hilarities in Cleveland.
Yeah, go see Jessica. She's great. And
Yay.
yeah, so me
JMS Comedy.
at JMS Comedy on everything. Do you have any parting relationship advice to give our listeners? Because
Don't date Connor.
There we go.
Done and done.
As for me, Skankfest. That's about it.
Yeah.
A beer fly.
Great plug, Tom.
yeah.
Skankfest this weekend, Pacific Northwest, first 2 weeks of August. We will be posting those dates very, very soon. Just locked in our venue for Portland.
Yeah, so by the time this drops, the ticket links should be in the show notes. We'll probably be talking about it at the intro. I believe it's going to be at a place called the Big Legrowski.
Also,
I really hoped it wasn't
oh
that
god,
one. No, it's
Yeah.
actually a cool looking
It's a
venue.
cool bar. Just the name is a
Yeah.
lot. But
don't
yeah.
confuse getting high for loving someone.
Wow. Yeah.
Good day.
Words to live by. Tom, anything to plug?
Yeah. The night this comes out, I'll be at the Clubhouse in Placentia, California, and then I will the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Not to be confused with the clubhouse in Placenta, which is where Jessica hangs out. You live in a placenta, like James with a giant peach, but with a
Where will
dead
you be
pussy
the 5th,
part.
6th, and 7th?
August 5th, 6th,
Let the man
and
plug his
7th.
goddamn shit.
I'll be at the Chico's in Clovis.
Not
and
to
then,
not to be confused with those Chicos,
Shut the fuck up,
which
Connor.
look like moldy cantaloupes over there.
and then September 20th and 29th.
I'll be weirdly
Oh,
enough, stinky
shut up!
cunt city.
My shows don't matter.
Yeah, I'm making the plugs
All
memorable.
Toms matter.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no, I'm gonna get us in so much trouble.
I'll plug my dates another
I meant
time.
Tom's shows matter. Why did I say that?
Tom, plug your dates. I wasn't
No,
trying to be a
20.
dick.
No, I'm good.
This is Connor's fault.
All right.
Fuck everything.
Love is dead.
Crazy.